That's our morning prayer this morning. Anope yeda hwede ampo Nyankopon ase. Erade yeda ase wo hwe so pa wo de adom yen. Na wo twa wie ensem bebresi ye. Ahochira ebi mu komu o. Yedi a ebi mu sunya ye. Ni nyina no ewie wo erade di mu oti ase. Enti anope so sorry akan ho e. Na yemfa osom no emramo. Ewo Power 97.9 FM on radio. And we're live on TV, XYZ. Good morning, Ghana. I'm sure you're doing well this morning. Great. Now, Anope Ase, live each day as an opportunity to give the best you have. And live the kind of life you can be truly thankful for. Ase, seek the satisfaction, knowing you are making a difference. Experience the sense of fulfillment that grows with every step you take along the way. Caution yourself against cutting too many corners and enjoy yourself as you work to do a good job with whatever must be done. Good morning, Ghana. Anope Nam from now to 10 a.m. We're serving you breakfast on Power 97.9 FM on radio. And we also live on TV, XYZ. My name is the Dawn, Kwabena Prah. I'm in team no Ase, Emmanuel Owusu, Medase Imam, Emanuela Opoku, Emanuela. Good morning. Thank you very much, lady. Amos, Kwabena Konyo, Agnes Safo, Mr. Desmond Laye, and of course our TV production crew. We say good morning and thank you for joining us on radio and on TV this morning. What's yes, yeah? Jumani nyina kowie over the weekend Ayawa so east otias here. So right after the elections, you know, and in you see every about 20 more no. The ruling party, the NDC, issue a formal statement. Almost they condemn the allegations of bribery and inducement of delegates. Now when people say when they be my pain. Yeah, 1 year bonnet down, 1 2 woman. All right, so subsequent to that was the statement from the majority caucus in Parliament. Yankwati, the office of the special prosecutor, and also Edna Nwatun some Koyemu. Now, Baba Jamal also issue a statement at the Aba Ekase. Or no, I engage in any act of bribery or inducement. You are hearing in other way gifts to the delegates. Well, now Minimara say, are we going to witness the first time ever party be Atuaba a year parliamentary candidates? Now, if you're married, draw on a candidature. To me a C. Babe C. Come in. Later on, we talk this very story and more on your radio this morning. Now, for you, baby, ever quite Korea, Ediama, NDC. Mind you, the elections, the by-elections, it's some few weeks away on the 3rd of March, and the Yakosa by-election. It's the NDC force who are moving to me to withdraw Baba Jamal a nominee now, the nomination now. When is the next primaries going to be held? And who stands the chance of winning? Come in. And now we get to that constituency now. When you see your potting, Ayawa so east hono. Be to me as now. Yeah, the home commander Bram later on this morning. But mind you, later on today, Cocoa Board PR Sam Jerome will be my guest on the table this morning. Now, on the Cocoa Board CEO, Dr. Randiabe Epacho, said near Essino. Omo born whom I didn't so move to me and Yesikadia Cocoa Fonica. Not as I run Shamun Shada MIS out. A friend Yabuab one near man on Yakikan Yama dear C and Nia Pebusia Bidia Piawanka. I asked them, Sebe. And I know pay a better brand for Yako into this very story. Now, for Yahoo said. Over the weekend, interviews or grants here in Nano wasn't an assurance. No kind of an assurance, and or demand. And to know, a him fan won't be just Canadian Freddy at Yakuafonica. And I know Petra, I would Dwabo Ase do a deal so. Young fans, some way, and Yafufrono Emramo within time from now to 10. And I know personally, you're part of Fafo from where the Ewujumedia so. Now, for any of my enquiry, I'm putting one. Unim say in the month of March, and a local government ministry, I shall say, an appraisal of all MMDCs. Hey, yo, come here. And I know person something in any other bedroom, Ewujumedia so I know pay. Now, for you, you're quite any man, sir. And check, you did a one crack on an apostle Bremo. Later on, Roger Emmanuel joins me for the morning sports. Now, Feno, you didn't come out to Amoso. And I'll pay a near num from now till 10. You're from Dawn, Kwabena Prah. Majority caucus statement no Edam Enimha. NDC statement no Edam Enimha. Baba Jamal statement no Edam Enimha. And I feel OSP statement no Edam Enimha. Now, I'll pay my main hit a year onto the lines. Nominate a year. Acting chairman Ewayawasu East constituency Ishaq Ibrahim Dangaladima enin komo na yenhwe the incident a ekoso ewo the NDC's primaries no and what the political actors are bringing us no yendi hu komo na yenhwe what actually went on the ground ewo constituency or Ishaq good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Let's say I no paying.
Overcall.
Now I was so easy so to saying.
I also is calm.
I also you're calm, yeah?
Yeah, the place is calm.
Thank you very much. So tell us on Saturday, how was the primaries held? What actually went on with the primaries? Can you give us a brief update on what transpired on Saturday?
Before I talk, I would like to greet my fellow comrades. They are also delegates and the constituency executive as a whole. We thank everybody without any confusion. We did the election peacefully. And I also thank the Ghana Police Service. They have done their work very well. Without any problem. They're up to the time of the result. Again, I thank our regional executive and the national executive too for the helping hands they gave us on this election. At the moment, it's what I will say. If there is any question.
Yes, of course, Ishaq, and something they be but in all these, Sanya Woka, Wobo, Mabaso, express your appreciation. No? It went without any without an incident. But near a free mubano, these allegations of bribery and inducement in the full glare of the public, daytime bribery and inducement, where you are witness to the items Ayedema delegates serving as a form of inducement for them to vote for a particular candidate. Were you a witness to that act?
No, I'm not a witness to that act. Because in the morning, I'm inside to supervise how the election will go. I'm with the national executive inside the premises where the election is going on. So later on that I heard it about all these things. But I'm not a witness to it. Please, I'm not a witness to it.
But Ishaq, this same national executives, also now you were with them in a room monitoring the elections, you know. And almost issue that statement, Ediaba, almost condemn incidents, a course if I'm to refresh your memory, on that same Saturday, no, and at the NDC National Secretariat issued a statement, almost said the NDC constitute a committee to investigate allegations of inducement and vote buying at Ayawasu East primaries. So if you are with the national executives, and this is the statement that they are issuing subsequent to the elections, would you support this statement from your national office?
No, since the issue is under investigation. You see, our party has taken it up to investigate it. Even the special prosecutor, they have forwarded it to him to investigate. See, I don't want to comment much about it. Let's leave it for them to investigate and come out with the report. Then after that, we can comment about it. But for now, whilst the investigation will be going, they have set 3-man committee yesterday to carry on with the investigation and probe. So as a chairman of the constituency, I have to hold on my guard for them to finish whatever they are doing. Yes.
Pamcho, acting chairman for Ayawasu East constituency, unim say the substantive chairman was part of the contest. And Ishak Ibrahim Dangaladima and the acting chairman on an pay Dwabo Ase Jumedieni so no yanene chan komoni bi na yepes yete and you many be safe from the constituency. But Ishak images are here of some delegates ebi enya TV sets, motorbikes, bags of rice, gallons of oils, boxes of other products near deno. Indeed, where these products, any items are, delegates no edge our constituency home.
This is the same thing that I heard.
This is the same thing that you heard.
But I haven't questioned them. I haven't questioned them when they got it. After I've seen it, that they are carrying it. So at the morning, I mean, they have to call me to come there. The national executive, they have to call me, and the police. So we enter into where the election proper is going. So I begin to hear all these things, but I'm not a witness to it. This is what I'm saying. Let's leave the committee to work and come out with the solution, because we don't want. This is what I told my people before the election, that we want to sell Ayawasu well to the whole country and Ghana as a whole. This is what I told them. We should comport ourselves.
Bamibo chairman, chairman.
There's no any incident during the election. As people are speculating that will happen, but it didn't. It goes smoothly.
But chairman, Mibo, one of the contestants in the person of Baba Jamal who won, Ejitu Musa indeed, or Che TV says, but it's not a form of bribery or inducement. It's a gift to the delegates. Minim sa otes asam na, and who are constituency over 1,000 delegates are. Yeah, more money, ma. Are you saying say who any of the delegates are and yama yebo boswe no or GB?
I just told you that on that day of the election, I'm inside the premises where the election is going. When I voted finish, I've stayed there with the police and our regional and national executive. Make sure that there's no any incident that will muddy the election proper.
Okay.
You see?
Maybe so. Greater Accra Regional Secretary, Theophilus Tetechai, Ewa Humane so. Maybe some of the bank come away. Muna meti bibi ase from the regional office even before we get to national, because national and issue a statement in the by eminim say based on reporter ABR region Edemo Omua. But chairman, hold on briefly. Na mention original secretary Emra onto the line. Honorable Secretary Tetechai, good morning.
Good morning.
Nampacho Boko there.
Namiadum Iwoye.
Yeah, that's it. It's for any Ashefo Dawase on Power FM as well as on TVXYZ. So now tell us, action now, national person will take on Ayawasu East constituency, no? Is it based on a reporter, ABR Regional Modema Omu? And I said they are taking this decision in isolation.
First of all, Maminda was democracy. The answer may respond to issues. No? Maminda is Excellency the President, any national chairman and general secretary for the bold decision taken as a result of EAC Brown to Ayawaso East parliamentary primaries, you know, any EAC on that very day. I think, sir, NDC as a political party, you know, young kind of food, you know, who say the current leadership here and tolerate Yama and our corrupt parties are Emma of minor and kind, and I say Emma in Futio and again. And I think, sir, the decision that has been taken this year, a guide to all future elections, especially the anti-corruption bodies, any electoral commission. To be decided or contesting elections are the elections should be contested on merit, and yes, through influence and coercion. And you know, for me, you know, I think that it is the right step that has been taken by the president and the party leadership, especially communicate before even post, you know, the general secretary, Eddie Dwabo Ase, and a president, so Eddie Dwabo Ase. Now, yeah, moving forward, you know, for us as a party in the region, you know, now yeah, concentration where processes trial before, trial, and during the election. And the now yeah, no, yeah, should say nomination and nominations, you know, fair and the more opportunity to offer the nomination form, which as a region, you know, we did to perfection. Then if you want more, and a call 13 processes, submission of nomination forms, and also the Mahupine guidelines by whom they making sure that PPR echo and also echo. If you want more, and I have a year that you know, they making sure that all the aspirants, you know, and your access to transparency, fairness in the questioning. PPR. If you at the end of the day, you know, you shortlisting aspirants, you know, everybody was happy. As a region, you know, your friends, you're making sure that the integrity of the election, in terms of how the elections should be organized. Now, you have the idea, any national executives, you know, as you say, was say you're making sure that if you are a better on paper. Into aspirants, you know, any security for engage aspirants, you know, and making sure that rules are the elections, you know, on that fateful day, 7th February, you know, were adhered to. And nothing I can say, as a region, as a national body, the processes in terms of organizing the elections, you know, was very, very perfect. In fact, the first day so under a political inequality. Then could you need commander any or more election process, you know, a cool year, you know. It's important to say, as far as the organization of the elections, you know, a concern, you know, the dear concern, what a echo. Especially role of media for Musumu player.
So now, Secretary, now if we hear a bebo Musa Abatu Onimuno bribing any inducement akoso in the full glare of the people. Meaning said you were there, be near akoso na and untiama matesa committee, no, where you are witness to all these allegations, no, and then of course, Oh, Chairman Abeka say a better danger party ni betumi aye investigation into this matter. Minimum where you stand in all these, but how do you see this committee any near course or constituency on them?
Investigations are worry. Investigations, also, that is our body investigation. Jama committee, But making like I say, organizing elections, most of who are within the premises, the elections, take place. And sometimes, the PA upon in terms of the police for according area. That is how far hearing as organizers of the elections can go. But Yehunyamano on social media. Yehunyamano on social media. In fact, all of us are organizing the inside. Social media and I think that the promptness with which the General Secretary of the party reacted to is very commendable. In fact, this is the sort of leadership we need as political party. The in the way electorates, politicians, and I think our General Secretary needs to be applauded for that bold step in ensuring that the right things will be done. And I say, and the same way, they are congratulating His Excellency the President. I'm also actually say the researching agenda, and idea, or the two baby, of also making sure that the best system senior, and I think that for us as organizers, that is how far
and
through the social media.
And in Pamcho, Tiflos Tetecha, Greater Accra Regional Secretary, Emma the NDC, and Afe, Chairman Ishak Ibrahim, Dangaladima, acting chairman, why was so constituency? Chairman, I believe you are still hanging on.
Yes.
Now, reporter or regional secretary, Ede Emeni, Minim, are there any other pointers you might want to add?
No, there is no. I just wanted to leave the investigation to the committee so that they will come out with any result that they found, so that from that place we take it on. See, but we in the Ayawaso constituency, the place is calm, and we don't want to do anything that will disturb the constituency.
But Mibo, statements in the buyer from the party, the majority caucus and the OSP, how is the atmosphere within the constituency like? Are they all having that fear, say, probably Baba Jamal's candidature would be withdrawn?
We are confused of the whole issue. Even we thought of having a meeting with the executive to think or to discuss the way forward, and also to leave it to the committee which the party has set to find out how the whole situation is.
I see.
We don't want to muddy the whole situation.
But in the unlikely event that his candidature is withdrawn, how will the constituency take it?
The constituency is already divided.
It's already divided.
And we are doing our best as a constituency executive committee to bring all the people together, because this is a family affair.
Okay.
See, our own opponent is the MPP that we are going to contest with.
Power the fan.
And we don't want to
I get you, Ishak, I get you. So finally, let me wrap up with... Okay, I understand, fair enough.
There is a division, you see, it will not go well with us. So we, the constituency executive, we are forcing to bring all the people together. And this is what we are fighting for.
Okay. I hear you perfectly. So, Regional Secretary Tete Chai, nam pese mi hu say, are we going to? Hello. Okay, so Tete, nam pese mi hu say, are we going to witness a withdrawal of Baba Jamal's candidature now?
I mean, the decision, lies with the investigation that is going to be done. Any recommendation, committee, the party,
Okay.
And see, I know they are to me, and come once them this year. Until committee, they really Juma, a recommendation, Abano. Party, ever basic decisions based on the recommendations of the committee.
All right. Gentlemen, Mamina Mwasenano pay for sharing this with us. And no, the Greater Accra Regional Secretary of the NDC, Tieflos, Tete Chai, and Afi, the acting chairman for Ayawasu East Constituency, Ishak Ibrahim Dangaladima. Omuna Yekwa Homane, so anyone Eko Kasa, yeah. Ewo Dwabo Ase, Jumediene Suono, bringing the time to exactly 7 a.m. this very morning. Mame Enda Mwase, na Anopei Susunom. Accra Kofi Dako Ababe Kaminsa Ewa ha, na enche. Yedi dobo krata no na poso no ebe bremu intino MTN business I say young country munano pay say whether you are a business owner looking for a smarter way to keep an eye on your shop, restaurant, office or warehouse anytime anywhere, well, MTN Business Eye is here for you. Keep your business secured anytime anywhere with MTN Business Eye, the smart surveillance solution that gives you total visibility and control. This one is powered by Wi-Fi, SIM connectivity, cloud storage, and solar energy, so your security never sleeps, even when the lights go out. Enjoy 24/7 monitoring, real-time alerts, two-way audio, reliable backup, all at an affordable rate. Dial star 5060 hash today and keep your business in sight always with MTN Business Eye. MTN everywhere you go. Na enano pe Accra Kofi Dako ha, but mami fanchia we enko Kumase Kwadaso. Na menchia the Honorable MC, Honorable Eric Sibe, over the weekend. Also, DAB Kwadaso with a donation of a year dual desk, any tables to needy offices and institutions. Schools are Kwadaso. Honorable Eric Sibe, I don't pay a teacher demand. Why are they in Yankopon Shra? Now, him say MMDCs, my praise are no ever in the month of March. And the amount for 2 hours, I see sir. Hetu.
Listen here with a dog.
That's right.
We think of Ghana first. You
This is a good time to be a delegate. A good time to be a delegate. Charlie. Because package now, and Crofona Jenny half of the year, Crown and Sign.
Let's say you,
delegate you, TV 32-inch flat screen TV. Anna, a motorbike. Anna Ntoma Pofano 1, 2, 3, 4. Anna Mono 25 kg, 3 bags. Anna Anwano 25 liters, and so 3 gallons. Anna Winnie a cowbell coffee. Anna Winnie a Kivo Gary. Anna Winnie a Maggie. Sanitary pad. Anna Abonike. Anna Kosiani Meko. Anna have bundles of cash.
Na Kosiani Meko no fa je ni anga ho.
Me hu ne ma bi wo won chenchen de na mebo eno soso no ye de to delegate Kosiani Meko no. Abrebe na Kosiani Meko ni so be ye a form of inducement for delegates.
Kwabena
na fe omo pre Kosiani Meko no na e peti gu from ni ade. Oh my God.
Kwabena.
When again Africa? When again? aboni ken no mo se ye twitwi apostle no enu de mi pebi mi kotodwe enu mi pebi okay ana we say the frying pan so ka ho
sir
ene apampentiri chale am say omo should identify delegates no omo how pie work constituency
and omo
de nyina bo ano de koma omo. This is a good time to be a delegate to Ayawa so East.
Kwabena o kai say a drubi buy no what your friend no akoba
yeah akoba
enti nneema omo de akoba wuti ya ya akoba una ya sisi ya na na ukoto de
ebi no serious o
Kwabena
delegates no more Ayawa so East, but I'm still thinking through how these investigations will come out.
Yes,
because
and Kwabena ni nyina nkamfu ya no I think say the presidency,
okay,
the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, being a member of the NDC, and then the NDC political party, the regional executives, no actions are one are taking so far, no, I think say commendable. Because Kwabena yentimi no mem say me pese me ma wo Kwabena akwenya say brabe so me.
Yeah.
Na wo say udi kan tua me kansa na mama wo say akwenya no. No.
Yeah.
We cannot continue as a country.
Good.
Yentumi ntua sa de ways you can. No.
Obi your calculations be onwane ne or think aloud and okay can you many see any and all your costing of the items say if indeed sanyama we nyina no ekọ so ma delegates ne dia na say candidate bia no one say kra no obetumi asay almost about 2 million Ghana cedis.
So almost 2 million Ghana cedis just for
it's
a
about
primary.
20 billion old Ghana cedis.
Can you bribe the whole constituency?
Say in the constituency they say akọ so there.
Can you imagine?
Constituents no mo koto aba no omo so say akọ there.
And listening
to delegates ne niam o maginia.
And omo
so omo kwa koto aba no. And some people for emo mani yedin. Na omo hit a honey harder. One way it might turn.
Yes.
And this is the time at NDC action almost be taken. I'm for and
listening to the acting constituency chairman.
Good,
already know they are divided.
What's it?
The constituency executives know they are divided.
Yeah.
And Ophibia Ranso be akuye nimuno. Munyi nada.
There be.
And Saturday, no, there was a whole lot of course. Well, at a point, even the regional minister, at a point, now people were like,
accusing her, yeah, me who that interview.
And she has to leave.
To leave.
And she left the scene. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
But I'm still thinking through how we'll be able to erase that kind of inducement, any bribery, no, out of our politics. Because now, Utieras Mubarak point or the free banner. Omo parliament na omo sensan sankrata na omo si enfan sanction Baba Jamal no. Omo mu hwan and wonye bida.
I disagree with him.
You disagree with him?
Yes.
Why?
Yen can say tie. Me so ma adwenkyere nin. Ono so na adwenkyere nin. Any say, o say hina no yen can say he bia hina no nya ebone da. Mibo hina no nya ebone da. Say the kronkron kan na o say onya ebone da no. What you to obo no enfa mo eye lady no.
Okay.
But you see, we cannot continue say you ye koto abasa na eze ye be say ye betu atu na masa. No. No. Yanka so bi yanka mimiti mi nka say me kronkron. Mimiti mi ngina ba bi nka say me holy da. Ensi wo mabrabo. Esa say me yo nipa ba Kwabena.
Ne sa nyema we no eta edeba ne say wan hwe ya na afi no ne oni mu ho do. Enya mu nti na obaaye. Ono ani ye die nti na obaaye no. No di ni sika ba beto sa atumi no. Na afi onya sa atumi ni wi a odi aba be hya mo so. That's the problem ayeta enya in our space.
And Kwabena, in particularly NDC. I quite remember when NPP for Ekoyomo national elections were
good.
When their former chairman, Freddie Blay, was alleged to have bought vehicles for
your customer constituency.
NDC criticized this.
Benz Barcelona.
NDC kasati
good.
No kwari ya bakupe. NDC kasati and to send this foot to me kasati even nang senya kura twa mu kura mbo NPP for on elections awomo ye. Niama omo ye na no NDC spoke against it. It is a ne no one should do to no ye ne let all call a spade a spade. Let us not say one of more parliament in obi amra bonti meka say hina no nya bonida
say solution be kwa akoye then say
solution be kwa
going into our future elections, you know.
One,
how are we going to, I mean, take out all these forms of inducement and the bribery out?
By the swift action of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for recalling Baba Jama from Nigeria. One, it's a good step. Two, the General Secretary of the NDC, Fisi Avikwete, issuing a statement. Issue a statement says no. I did we are another good step. That's the second one. Thirdly, for the majority caucus and Nipa or winning yeno, should be annulled.
Terrible. Very terrible for Baba Jamal because now it appears Obia Prono.
Yes.
And for me, even that presidential, I mean, letter or the recall came at a later point. Immediately, not so back contest now. He should have been recalled. And now we see Ebia says Obia point fingers at him. Ebianka, that letter would still be hanging. And in times when we are deciding, we should be decisive in our actions.
I agree with you.
And all corner. And why not in the letter, Mano? Sabema, so because Baba Jama came to tell us, Mrebi and Sino Quine, so High Commissioner, no be contest or constituency.
Yes, Mrebi
and he was daring the party.
Yes,
as if say party need to mean Kanasem.
No party
or Brom Rasso.
Per the party constitution.
You understand?
Good. No, it's not our Quenya. So
but by convention and even on moral grounds.
Any no,
we'll withdraw from that position.
Yo,
but one yet. You understand?
So me, I said, say, Senior President Mahama.
Good.
Because of the reset agenda, niti. What to say na mo, One, party nankasa so attem say no, they cannot continue with such niamabi say. And the majority caucus no. I think say, ade in this for what so mo ye, and many me ya ni say. Me as a journalist.
You think so?
Oh yes.
Based on what?
Oh,
based on what?
Near all involved in any attempts of Sabia or bribe Obiano. Nippon Monko Premium. Monko Premium.
But I don't think
I
don't think say others no almost one chibi.
So near any
can say annul a year elections now. Omo contest here, and need to be buy into the contest again.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, if you almost have fresh candidates, but we don't have, the luxury of time. On the 3rd of March, and you're Abano.
NDC cannot tell me.
Okay.
Say, if you go to Ayawaso Easter, they don't have a candidate.
But I'm not saying they will not get a candidate to replace.
There's this young guy called your doctor.
Okay.
Or your medical doctor.
They are more capable and able persons over there.
I think so. No.
Okay.
But later, I say 1 week.
I know we do. Yes. If you also see High Commissioner to Nigeria, Nema Obano, Haji Amin Adams.
And the president will decide.
Because for me, I don't know why. Always I think about innovations and creativity. So Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa. There's always a High Commissioner of Nigeria. Unless they be now when you're creative and innovative. And the Bema of Nigeria to her. So MP.
How?
Nigeria, oil-rich nation. Oh,
the whole of Africa, Nipa was it?
Mama said Baba Jama to me can say on High Commissioner no na or be MP mum na die.
So for me,
I
didn't know. I didn't know. Primaries, inducements, process was smooth. We didn't hear any of attack and as any
no, that one there.
Except the bribery allegations. Money and the items are inducing delegates, and we are a womb. So the committee a younger power led by Orato to Bukwache, Inusa Fuseni, any lawyer MFA Fugai. This 3 committee members yes you name so one year do an Harrison no more for who so na young candidates Ayawaso
East okay
and at the way men ko ba say benam so di e beka say o e ko to abani wi no and say lose city no let me tell you NPP won't be capitalize on this
on say Friday no na me can be say indiscipline NPP for say ayo omo adesoa omo kasafa ho say they want a united party. They have to be disciplined and respect all opinions. Friday, I was sending this caution, say, ABS to NDC. and the ma NDC deɛ no ɛyɛ nwanwa ne sɛ ɔmo mu odu ɔmo odin no ɔmo na ɛyɛ indiscipline and mind you and then no see about indiscipline and I say obi anani so ade anya fi sɛ mofra na ɔmo ani so mpanyimfo ba obetumi anya panyimu bi a ɔyɛ indiscipline
sir
office or some sense of entitlement bi
intino
ɛso ɔno ana ade no yɛde ma no yɛmfa ma na ɔwɔ tumi so ɔde yɛ ne ɔpɛ sɛ begu o sɛ bɛyɛ yi o ɔmfa ho and those are the kind of people a ɔmutumi ma amanyokuo no ɛba fam enti obi amfa ntu ne ho fo no matter your height in the political space as I was submit to party no the rules and regulations
sapepepe
want to me and your audience say you are above all enti no wo de nea wo pɛ na wo yɛ nea wo pɛ na wo yɛ no ebetumi akɔ wie nkugu e de amo amanyokuo no
sir
enti obi amfa ntu ne ho fo and at a Canada can be last Wednesday say 2 to 3 years is a long period in politics. Yeah. Anything at all can happen.
Bibi abetumi esi.
Enti ma manfo anyo ma dwen say 2028 done deal. There be anything at all can happen.
Bibi abetumi esi.
And if you want to win 2028 e sha se free ene anamo awutuo so. En hihye awudi gu akwan mu. Enema awo ya ma na ya atentene ne. Mind you Baba Jamal is also a lawyer. And if the party is to take an action against him no no see na dwen say on the party ne betwe e wo court
oh, but you're lawyer near.
Okay.
Party no suwamra. Party no wamra was so disusene wankasa kind of.
Good.
Eti Kwabena mede me say nipa basa ye de won abasa wonye nsem no mu hwehwem no. Wo munya hwehwem no ntem.
Okay.
Because match ya na bato no beba so.
Okay.
Wo munya ni ntem. Ne hu ena Baba Jamal me di minim say ye no kware say no enye no kware me na me ni ho.
I'm saying
say what's your teacher TV or said
no, but or grant an interview to I think Channel 1. I saw him on TV. No, cause a gift and or demo and yeah, form of bribery.
So
it's a gift.
Kwabena,
and even okay, me too.
Kwabena say yanipa banang ne was studio Sabri. Me no this morning. Francis Osabunsu ne waha. Nipa banang. Kwabena go contest. Enti wadiga wakoma Desmond bibia wakoma ne bibi say on to maw enti what oje no no ato ama wonti afi wabagina mini Francis aka na nipa beno no ye so betimi ama ye nyina bribe ana enti wetimi abran enti wewia enti wonga mu woni manyina ara ne ho no betimi ama obi abran
say over 80,000 delegates.
So
here 80,000 pieces of TV sets so 32 inches.
Kwabena adine nye anenye.
All right.
You tue bi biara no. Me say ayi kofi na tue bi a na nye a yanka nye. Amanzo tue bi a enye.
All right, Accra, Kofi Dako, anope nkrata ne fa ne saying.
Daily Post, mami komu Daily Post aba o say abang a release first time school feeding grant no e dey marketress enti wo Daily Post mu e wo kratafa to so bi sa enti kiremu ni nyina e wo ho. Asem kesi na no pay and Joe Daily Post dey aba no. O say Mahama strikes Baba Jamal record as Ghana's High Commissioner to Nigeria over vote buying allegations. E wo kratafa to so awotwe enefe akrong no. Page 8 and 9 no. Ipacho e wo Daily Post mu unye bia. And I no pay no working gang over His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Neabre John, don't forget that JDM Eka said he want to set a certain standard among the Obebanwan to mean
beautiful.
So I think that's Anamoya and the American was me
and a presidential challenge.
Yeah. Cocoa Board begins paying LBCs to clear arrears. Old cocoa farmers. I say Cocoa Board. Yenina yenimia and cocoa so and according to Daily Post, no, o say one fiasia, omutia one omukoto licenses by cocoa companies in no. No, it's one fiasia to our musicano senebea. Also be to a cocoa free a car 181.
Good.
Mamiko Daily Graphic as MKC out there and ne anope o say. Ayawaso East NDC primaries. Baba Jamal hot. President recalls him from diplomatic duties. OSP party probe vote by allegations. Ninyina eternam so or the Alhaji Baba Askolondo Jamal or the new phone about Daily Graphic enim ha. Me nim neta nkrata ninyina bo Baba Jamal dino. Ene na baba sa. Enti asem kasipa ene Baba ni aba ne ngoba ni den. Uya Baba di daw. Enti ubesom sa. Enti Daily Graphic de hunsam aba etua so wo kratafeto so eye ebiesa honum etunya bia ubekinkan and if secure funding to purchase 300,000 tons of cocoa buyers association to government cocoa board assures of swift action enti cocoa once and some American was a bang enya sika Okuakuafo yebetua wom ka no de ama won abribia ebe konkan. Ghana to host 40 under 40 Africa Awards. Ghana to host under 40 Africa Awards. What's your man yimu? Ghana man and the better say bibifu nyinara. Yen yen fisha duanan ye. Okay. Ayen nema bia edanso ye shronko. Was say to me ebo won abaso no. Ghana and yen aje say dwumedi as yen kisa so say ye be hosti na bibia etumi akoso ye. Na asema twa to amefa wo daily graphic ene Joda Anope. Also GN Savings and Loans License Revocation Appeal hearing tomorrow. Ochim say GN Bank. Good. Dr. Papa Kwasi Indum, Group Indum. Once a crab on him, bank did down, edge 1 2 minute free 17. Na assembly was a Nibia. Into China, I bear Branda, a bear or Jifubusu minute, I better so do you know. And assembly will be called who as it be Bako Timusem, a war, a court, a court to be seen Jana or Jose, one last is in a Dibema Bium, and as I said, who's Tino. Ochina and a behu and no so I know Apple Masebre.
Come on,
Kwabena me did chronicle Brususenda Bokata no be no. Near Ode Abani or no so Ose Mahama Sachs Baba Jamal. Mahama Sachs Baba Jamal. Ochem say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and Asabri Weyi Baba Jamal Edi say Omangana Yanga Anamusini Ewo Nigeria. Tititia. Nina Ayawa so East primary senior course over the weekend 90 and asema beto gwa senior when so a capture no and then a chronicle asem for na chronicle media other ba make ho asem say Ose Ghana will double coconut production. Dr. Peter Buama Otokuno ono oye openinga ono no hwe agribusiness adwumadiso enti ukoba bi ti say Commander Sugar Factory ehyenase ena say ye be ye niam ahoro so aye beton anu ye kwayo ho adwuma ene niam akeka ho no ono na ehyenase ni office ho ena ohwe no odi nsema to go twem say eye kubeya afi we mu no o mangana enche ye betutu anama na kube no ye nga ye dodo na no ye betimi anya kube dodo na ye de bi nso akwa ma no ne akoton na kwabena onim se kube eye.
Oh yeah, sure.
Unya kubeni umami kubeni ade foforo sa drink ibia me pacho me fa kube
no bia be fa.
Kube ya di papa. E ma pomoden. Mari mampo de kube no ene hu kwanse ye ka hu asem kire.
Debi.
Uyo bari ma no nya kube no ne enyi ye papa no.
Ye enyi ye papa.
Ne enyi ye papa no. Unya nu bi na numa. Na wi kube na nkasa. Kwabena
I see.
Ebu amari
ma san de niam bia keka ka ho.
So ho.
Ebi mu chima nka twade egum ni ade.
Kube. Kube ya. Ebu ye papa.
That's your.
Eti ora ana Dr. Peter Buama Otukuno and audience has me atugwa mamiga and no so mini ni chia ye nkomo twetwe bi oya nice gentleman. This is not my first time I'm engaging no. Eti Dr. Peter Buama Otukuno nyame nshira ye papa any adwini owo say obehwe say agribusiness ebetumi akọ nanim.
Okay.
Say kwayo ho adwuma ye de bekọ gwa so akoton ye be di gwa na ebe nam so mabu banya adwuma ye no. My goodness, Dr. Peter Buama Otukuno, my goodness. And the fei so obehwe say Commander Sugar Factory ebesanga ba na be ye adwuma na omanfo ene mebu a omo Commander Enclave honum ebenya adwuma ye from honum ye betumi dua eye sugar cane dodo e wo honum no eye ahwere ye betumi dua dodo wo ho na no be nam so ye be produce yankasa sugar wo mam no. Dr. Peter Buama Otukuno, I'm telling you ye adwuma ye papa.
Thank you.
Nti obo adwuma e wo nti Kwabena
Akra
and no pay so midi the bokrata munsem no.
Nyina
ebesi ewo eho no.
Me na Akra Kofi da kon ase anope the bokrata na poso ano de ebreye no ba Ghana Limited say Araba Banzen Pills e wo ho de ma anope ye sorry minim say ye nuanom ma no dodo na no ekọ emfitre ni ade na okoye no ete wo sen eja wo ayam crow anase etwa ya ase anase eba tututututu. The Saint Yana Ghana Limited, the Araba Banzen Pills Naba for the cure of menstrual disorders such as painful cramps during menstruation, thick, dark, offensive menses, heavy bleeding, sexual frigidity, sexual weakness in women, infertility in women due to maladjusted incretin, and after irregular flow. Oko doctors, Anyama Wenino, and Omutimi diagnose. I was sabi unfichi komu a natures all how kesiye pa into a drone a Araba Banzen Pills Ghana Limited, Edia Bedraso, Ubenya Biato, Ewo Jukat Pharmacy, Kasua, Tigo Office, Pharma Trust, Ewo Kasua, Unicorn Chemist, Osons, Ekus, Anafi, Wonam, Okanshi, Drugstore Lane, Hwa, Biayaton, Enubnana, Eho Bebia, Nubusa, Araba Banzena, Ubenya Biato, East Legon, the Champion Junction, Anna Kunungan Limited War, Oma number near 0244 139 176, 0244 139 176. Araba Banzin from Kunlun Ghana Limited. Yes, for the cure of painful menstrual cramps. Yes, man like Roger Ewaha. Entiano Pen, we switch over for the morning sport. Yes, man like Roger.
Good morning,
Roger.
Adum.
Thank you.
Monday.
Kumase Kotoko ni su.
Easy for the first time, Coach Karim Zito Jina Hossa for Bonitin Kosa. Also Huni Onka short of West because Paneti. Otumu Keka, Akobama Gokipa Chino. Muye. Monsa ko paneti sa and also Masia ko Messi too. Emma say Kotoko need us so say obeje FA Cup no say season we no omunim bibi on
bench. Penalty sa also na medium for the summer teams.
I know see na penalty sa. I know see na penalty sa. Na ehunu say before the game.
Good.
Kotoko see wo no edi kan abema players ni technical team no warning. Say dia na match na nko yie. Na Sunday so mo de Kotoko no say nko yie dia. Enie
Omni has no. Omni has no ankoya.
Asembesi. Ankoya. Asembesi. So the kind catch players answer. And I say back way free.
Yeah. No, but say Adriana loss no. Abembuo de my players no. Oh. It is psychologically no. It's all me. A psycho who going into the next year.
As a professional players.
And I'm saying Diana also is not a small team.
Yeah, Diana yes.
And maybe a first division teams maybe na a share kotokwa. And maybe anka ya odi no be too much. But so Diana shower. I mean, and share surprises.
Kotoko has there anytime we am course season be no. Yeah, trophy so.
Oh yeah.
Say they be out first so oji.
Samu.
Ahanti o manti mi anko bani mo FA Cup no there. Another failure unity o.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunday say they be call. Say na has Chifa ne bona Kotoko Chifa ne.
Roger, take us away this morning, Yanko.
Right, good morning. I don't pay attention. Say the Power Money Sports and I'm out. She's subscribe. Our Dwabo Ase Jimmy Jeno. So me Eddie Roger, you know, from the sports. Monake Botela could you for city. I'm not paying in some about Facebook. Power 979. Now it's me a journey na for YouTube and also it's me a journey sports Monak TV and also our YouTube. It's me a journey. Come on, afi. Nyaman said to me a concession center afi and fear be brilliant. Here games kakre no. At me passing afi and from 7 to the CAF Champions League and no games course say and it's only says Saint Elioli Popo at the Fede Club from Mamelodi Sundowns. Acquire 1-1 and which you know say and we a CAF Confederation Cup game 1 and at me course na Champions League no when say Rivers United amatine fini Pyramid FC Apo Mekanan Amamuti Kanabako Stade Malien and so Chicago Emas Pran de Tunis Canon almost sent me and we a game sir. Of course, our CAF Champions League, Yanko Confederation Cup, and after her games, of course, and or say, Kenya, Nairobi United, Etinefima, Water Casablanca, Koshima Kaba, Commentement, and Richie, or say FC Otoho, and say Chicago, Club of St. Port FC, or say Kanamo, Antimianti, and Richie Kaza Chips, Epo Camino, Emma Emarji, and said Tibako Zesco United, Ebo Kabakuma Zamalik, and Sentimianti, and a Saint Pedro from Ivory Coast, Etinefi, Emma USM Orges. From a Camian San, Omo Eti, Canam Yenotania Gibson, and I said to me, Pastor, Mr. Clubber, Yafani Ifofu FC, I said, Trauma, see out of Beludat, upon a Kaba commentimenti, and near game on us, Timmy, two Jantueka Crack, and I said to me, I cost him, or I say English Premiership and run, and I gave Seneca Crack to me, but some weekend, you know, seeing our results in the city, or I say, listen, not about Camian San, Emma Nottingham Forest, Etibubako, Manchester United. Saturday, Ebo Camino, Tottenham Hotspur, Sentimiantia, Bronte for the Prime Pebble, and a Bruno Fernandes, and I say 2 goals now, Edema United, and what you will say to the Chelsea, Bonacamian San, what Timubaku Fulham, Etroma Everton, Bonacamian, or I said Timubaku Belly, Troma West Ham United, a Bonacamian, went to Arsenal, Bocamian San, Emma Sunderland, Cano, almost sent to me, Antonio said Joe Carris, about 2 goals. Our side game and I said to me, because in Northern Club, yeah, for the Brentford, Echo away, Echo Newcastle United, Bomber Camian Sam, Omo Timumiano, club for the Bright Hope Abienra almost said to Nefima Crystal Palace Poma Kabakwa almost sent to Brante for the Smiley Sa or and a share Saguna for Liverpool na a year drama in the sea a game to me cause so Anfield Emma Liverpool Eddie Kanko two to the can Sabosrai and a puts out in which you red card Eddie Fee game on Nanuchino or we say a Brante for Ali Halat and Ra. That's a nyasem kito akra epoko every Man City momu by 2 goals to 1 no a game on right team because na after say game in Japan and no Brant definite dinner Roma ni save se no na a fantastic and nyasem kito ka coach every Man City Pep Guardiola e kasaka after say no the team no enya comeback victory yentino.
We won, right? We won, so we're proud and doing the same. We make an incredible first half, really good. We miss some chances, but especially the last pass, the second half. Omar and Erling didn't help us to keep that ball, that they make push Liverpool more, marking and more aggressive, and they have the momentum. And after it was Solai again making copy-paste goal like against Arsenal. What a strike! What a shoot! What a player! And at the end, being lead for our captain, for his. I would say character, personality, and don't give up. And with Ruben again, back, we follow him and.
Okay, to Pep Guardiola now it is Enra Okasa area for Brant for the Bernardo Silva and I feel game course now it is Okasa for coach for an slot manager at Liverpool. One second say
we can talk about every incident and everybody has an opinion about this, and that's the difficulty. There are never in football 100-0 decisions. There are always 2 or 3 people to find that have a different opinion. The one I would, if I have to talk about one moment, I would like to talk about the one time Mo was through on goal. Everyone who's been in the stadium for the past 8 years knows that if Mo Salah comes in that situation, it's a goal. So that is definitely a goal-scoring opportunity. So maybe that is, 80-21. Maybe we can find 20 people, probably from the, not the FA, from the PGMOL.
That's it.
Probably from there we can find 20 people who tell you that it's not a red card. But I think in general, everybody who looks at it will tell you that should have been a red card. And the other incidents are maybe a little bit more 50-50.
Liverpool after 9 games now Crystal Palace sent me Winnie Enra. Crystal Palace she Brighton upon Makaba commenting at Tenona manager. For the Oliver Glasner, it is some to just said 9 games.
Yes, a lot, and it's, to be honest, of course, it's a lot of relief because we all and I just told the players, we can talk about it, we can do everything, but you need a win, and this is what the players did today, and so really. Congratulations and huge credit to the players for the effort. And today was not maybe the best Premier League game ever, but both teams were fighting hard and then getting with one situation, this goal, and defending so well and being so compact the whole game. So really, very important 3 points, and so it's feeling.
Oliver Glasner, manager of Crystal Palace, and I'm Motene Kana Chelsea. When we say Kopama be a first player, say it be a league na first half. Wabo hat-trick Makumaku Miensa na 2 seasons away. The more about Timako pass so weekend against Sunderland or Samba another hat-trick. And after the game, no manager Edima Chelsea. Ora for the Liam Rosseni. It is some credit to Jara for Chelsea victory or Munyai against Sunderland.
He's a fantastic player, but I think he gets the goals because it was an outstanding team performance in the first half. Some of our combination play, how we overloaded the middle of the pitch, it created those moments for him, and because he's such a world-class player, he takes those moments.
How close is he to being back to his best, given all of his, I guess, the injury problems that he's had?
He wasn't bad today. So for us, people will question my decision-making, minutes, and the amount of games. I think it's 9 games we've played in less than a month. You have to manage minutes for all of your players because we want to be strong between now and the end of the season, and Cole's going to be a massive part.
We bet you near some Chelsea manager to after so much Wolverhampton Wanderers a bomber Camiansa, a Mantianti, Arsenal, and Sunderland, and Ishia, Emma Arsenal, Ball Camiansa, Sunderland, and Timanti, Mika Teta, a manager, Edima Arsenal, or a CNT in Samakra after the game.
Happy with the performance, with the results. Obviously, very tough match. They are a really good side. They make it really difficult for you. Very physical, very direct, very well organized, and they made it a really long match. In terms of conceding, we haven't conceded obviously anything. Probably only the first action when David tries to catch it, I think it's a foul. Otherwise, nothing. But it's the feeling that you cannot really dominate and control the game in all areas because they are really good, as you say, at breaking it and playing to the last line. They have people that they can really hold the ball and turn your press. And yeah, very happy because every 3 days what we are doing, the boys I think deserve.
Okay, no, yes, man, because Tata did to Jana, of course, Pena, Unimsenra, Red Betis come back and Romy and Yasim Kito, Antonio Munra, go some upona, and yet easy Cramamo Chiclaba, Yafras, Atletico Madrid, 18 Kunamo, 3 points from F and Metro, a Metropolitano, and no, I be against it, Mikoso, Madrid, Crumon, and after the game, no, and our Bronte for the Bakambu, and Ra, or the Sama crowd to just say, oh, you're proud, Senra, Nitimino Etimase, Atletico Madrid.
Really, but it's okay. I'm very happy because we played well today, and I think we deserve this victory. We have to keep going like that, and I'm so happy for me and also for the team, all the team. Yeah, this is the football, you know, and I have to say congratulations to Lukman because he's a great player also, and I trust him. He will do great things in this league, but today I'm very happy because we lost 3 days ago against this team, and today it was a very difficult game for us. But the football is like that. One day you win, one day you lose. Today we won, and we have to keep going like that.
I know I am a branch from the Bakambu, Ninsama, no so I can Ali Halat, and all the to just say, Dina Roma, ni last save for ye against a Liverpool. Now, so no new opinion ye. Because now a incredible save and a branch no, and not to me, Eugene and it's me Buama City, and ya come back on Ebabe, we need given a Kylian Mbappe. When we said no, said to me, Sheko, Edema, Real Madrid to say 6 goals and 6 games, and I was saying goals. The Atwasenra, Osha game one, na Ekoswa, na Madrid supporters, no, and Valencia supporters in the so many ATM, and some Kenyan said the sound of pitch, as I said, Mbappe, dear, you want to say, Ombrana, film, Mr. Kain, Nessenra, Nani, Moribo, Ayadia, a con came Rapa, one gamer, and I said to me, because report time teacher, and it's over our South Pro League, and I said, Cristiano Ronaldo is in the future, I'm going to year, but report time and I say, oh my crowd say £400,000 a week. A wager, almost him say Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah, Sama, Obetima Bepimo, now about now for Abesakai, our South Pro League, and Mr. Ronaldo Equa, and we show Eba, we have Thomas Frank, Eddie Atuja, Sena Brontia, one year sign here for Christian Romero, and no Koji red card, or see Onyana red card, no so, and Kase Eddie against Manchester United, Captain Amband or Babaji, Eddie finish now Rooney, Nipa, Yafana say Kai Rooney, now only say weekendy, or also 4 goals, Emra, how many no situation, I came on, almost every knee by 10 goals to 0, and no a gamer, and also a team so a cost report, I mean, Tennessee Inter, I crowd say manager, Fana Christian Chivu. Ono somo pese another 1 year contract omo di ema ne kopim 2028 ansana ne contract no enso etimi so aba na wieye na owrem e Argentina omo abrante fo ne Paulo Dybala wari 32 years report amiti chani say woni abrante fo ne Lorenzo Pellegrini ono say di 29 years Roma ebetimi akipu omo dia na se ebi omo contract omo ni club no enche na eba ba na report amiti se wansha na club ni sika 70 no mantimi and continue anu yensema na se no se fi tile no epa ananope me de bi nsu ema monsu ewo jumadi no se mbere fi ntentem na fi yebedi nkomo ofie ne hwe niema ekoso na wonim se me do kase Ghana Football Association dey abetu ja se Blasters technical team no omo A20 na se omo di nipa makuma kunum ena ababeka wonti Blaster technical team no ukika boma say omo abaye nipa makuma kudunkron omo ena World Cup no omo kwakore se bipia betimi akwe na say assistant coach se omo abeka won yo pani a ye fana Alan Rivera ono ye France ni we assistant coach Sansana Kim Lars Bickergreen Black Queens head coach no ono se abaye assistant coach na fi Spanish coach ye fana se Jose Daniel Martinez Afonso wɔno sɛ mpanimfoɔ adi no aba bɛka ho ɛna wokɔ ɛyɛ medical department a Carlos Lizano Romero wɔno sɛ mpanimfoɔ afa no as a team physiotherapist ɛna afei ɔpɛne ɛfɛ no sɛ Duani Pisa Pakwesi wɔno sɛ ɛyɛ Ghana ni a yɛwɔ no ɛwɔ Britain wɔno sɛ ɛyɛ team performance coach at so no so emperifor to me afanti we need nipa num a emperifor de ba ka ho ne no na global sports preview so Saturday yani coach ye for the Jay Sapon ene ni dinkomo e de ebisa no se enchihye a Ghana Football Association emperifor ye new na wo as a veteran coach no sen e na obeka de afa Blasters new technical team no ye ntini some of the mind
enya bone mom enya bone because they say nam do and sen kwan na but ideas now with the ban. They are now about Black Stars. Oh, but the problem is Uncle Form the ban. They are the names the gang 3. We are saying, the Gascana, only with your one crown. That's a Wabanoa. Make a far foreign coach by Breakwa. Thank you, boy. Oh, the count of Twadua. Cowboy. Oh, but of course, one name here before him. And the Aboko Farm, and count, and you know, many coaches are the band there. And yet, because there was a time, Brazil, welcome, Epa, all coaches are passing through. Welcome, Brazil, and the Bobo of Coach Bakudi, you know, that's the only not the bench. All coaches in that bench. I'm about that particular coach, you know, and they want the cup. Oh, you know, they then advise them to do that. I mean, I don't have any problem with them. What's that? Technically, they're coming to help team in the Korean media. No problem.
Does it mean Power Sports said, I know it's Bisano say, Yeko 2022, Yenya local coaches be a normal count this time. Local coaches are Yedio Moko World Cup, and this is no, aside of more harder than Fufu be a mama count, which see a local coaches in more than 1 hour for 1 hour, and the CNT and we are the mind.
Because insurance is but like me, that was a because and I'm doing same quite. But FIFA say normally in Ufa for English language should be the specific language as Abuka. And just at least you'll be able to speak to any overcome because any language the we are seeing apart from Spanish Ngofoka. And at least overcome Koralbeki. Oh no, there's a reason for bringing them in. But
coach say local coach is some table of Upa.
But Americans say they are coming to help them. They don't the reason why. Right now, Imam Kaja I just say, I don't know if I go to Pesco Chama.
Okay, tell me some coach Jay Sample the Black Princess of Ghana. Team say be a World Cup under 20 man World Cup. No bet me qualify now. It say Nima Makwa distance and Romutina Cross Sports Stadium and it's South Africa under 20 side editing terms. I can see the banner winner Aquako 2-2 na onim say Diana Amwakun Eshe go in Ghana and Linda Uswan so many last go sending you know Yemen Timianko game no ND 2-2 Nyamia Tuma Saturday 14th return leg no Ebebasu our South Africa Black Queen's coach Charles Samson area Tika Craft say ni team no enya 2-2 draw enra.
I don't know. Our aim was to win this game. Our aim was to get goals. We dominated the game. That was also one of our plans. We created chances. I think what we lacked today is the calmness to convert the chances into goals. We scored a third goal that I even think is questionable because we played the ball to the line and could cut it in. I haven't seen it on video yet, but it's a bit questionable.
And you know, yes, some Black Princess of Ghana coach, yes, kind South Africa coach, Mort Kumelu, and on Sidia to just say draw our Babenya Ghana Arsenal, a advantage Edima almost South Africa for no.
For us, I think it's an advantage in a sense that we managed to score goals away. Because we knew that it was not going to be easy. But how we prepared is our strength, and we knew that Ghana had been qualifying for World Cup for many years, and we know we're going to play against the experienced players who've been there competing in the high standard, and we knew that we're going to struggle with the set place. But we managed that we didn't allow them to hit us in open play. We analyzed them very well. We knew that they're going to go wide because they have very, very quick wingers. But what we told ourselves is that when we have the ball, when we have the chances, we must utilize the chances. So I think today's game was more of character for both teams. And then I think
okay, see, I know yes, summer now say South Africa under 20 coach no some okay na Ghana futsal team no as Zambia Lusaka Neman Koye Ghana first leg na 6-6 enra omukoji 2-0 and Ghana team qualify ko piemu ewoye Morocco African futsal tournament and everything akose onim say Ghana man penny emra na owo ye Zambia Lusaka kromo no na se ono ekosra team no ho se ni nyire chi no Neman team ankoyi na se Ghana futsal team no oman free moment team qualify anfa ankomem MTN fake up no so results awore piemu no say ana ho sam tie onim say ehyiase ma Friday ya dia 11 wonders 3 from atro visa bom kanan amantimi anti enwechiro onim say Nation FC say trauma Sweden Blast any omoditi Tamsin Nation we near by 2-1 I know a game and na etimi ekos na fe Media Sporting Club ni Samates we 0-0 penalties and Media winning 4-2 amomosi dia qualify omo common na fe Dreams FC as Bontalas Kanan amani timu miru na fe True Life Football Academy as trauma heart of for the first time say omo say you from Lions eshoma kamiensa omo say timu miru na fe Santiago de Canura drama esi wo Kumasi ma brand for na sama wo no anya penalty oboy no na se ball no Ghana Stars goalkeeper no etimi ache no na mo penalties no after 90 minutes dia Ghana Stars win by 4-2 abrante for Kwampoku and afi Dauda Saka omunyina eden ese omo penalty na afi Brokum Josi sheka bakuma Tamale City and Simianti na afi Techima Liberty Youth ebo kamiensa Red Tamale United and Sentimental na coach Karim Zito midway to Mr. Bona wakasa kakranra after sending team no every mo FA Cup no yenti no
painful, but there's nothing you can do. As for knockout, this is the crisis of knockout. I remember a 4-tie team in Britain took matches away. It's very painful, but there's nothing we can do. But we had our opportunity to do, we couldn't do it. I know they are agitated already. But I still tell them, this is football. We are building. If they are patient, fine. If they are not patient, whatever happens.
Anti head coach Edima Santiago de Karim Zito and the Don Ayakado anti or the
like Roger.
Yes, it's Yami Aduma 2 p.m.
Good.
You will see our TV so as a
Saudi Arabia on his scan if you are desert in this one.
Hold yes, scan
if you are desert.
Can fan ko bango.
I'm pay media for so.
Media for hopa upe. Say ukwa send the Al Jazeera na that na wa kwa.
Say ni am me face football lesson kwa no mo for me. I'm media for so na
Ronaldo nkwana say Ronaldo so brofu omusu.
Asemo.
Ebe so free. Sala ni de onko pesika. Africa no hia no dɔɔso Sadio Mane kɔyi say ni kromu yi obo ankrofo tuatu amanfo Canada na ka Ghana hase nkebie piem kudu say ho na ka we piem ko se don nka we sɔra no pa bra na keja $100 bi ni pounds bi ni euro bi ma na te say ama bibia e kama nti don ye be sia.
Thank you man like Roger on a day the morning sports Brian.
Brebo eye adwumada eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi nsa free ni peduanim na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote
me hunda me brebo ye adwuma pa e bia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo
ani and nothing about the left here from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about Herbal Food Supplement. We see pa the barberbo ama a year juma ye.
Now, a juma.
Fatopa yenu, and no pani and na a boama berbo ye juma ye. Send a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, and sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
and no na me bro walking up.
Ubenya Live Kit or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope dodo so to a. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Live Kit. Wa brebo, wa woni pedia. Edro yi enye ma apemfo. E ma ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebre a wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apinfo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo ade age adwade nkratoyi yi atom.
Hey unia new release ni ana kay gam ebiti no was me new release me ka no asesi fitamu ho no na Tabotech Garages Limited akofa besiesi amana aye nitia obi ase ye ka amuru no accident car no na Tabotech Garages Limited amana se gina ne naso sa no me se wo mo akofa broni fita engineer afira brochiraba ene wo check cars no na wo huru ba bia fault krowo ene ho spare parts so wo de hye afenesi road enso ho charges kakra bi o Tabotech Garages Limited wo ye general servicing ebili engine overhauling, engine tuning, oven spraying, general electrical works, air condition installation work, BMU, upholstery, gearbox, make a Tabotech Garages Limited. Apart from sir, car that wotimi ato, and our trauma one was sire importation of cars and who spare parts if Rabutreba. Wokoto car mawa, a free. Ace, also what you call Tabotech Garages Limited. Our La Paz Malam Road. After Bayard traffic light, wah. Bibiania for 0206 48 17 and 3 and 0542 96 1111. Website tabotechghana.com. Tabotech Garages Limited. Hey, Kaya will be a benyan. Tabotech Garages Limited. Your car beauty and the power boosters.
I don't know yet to be there and will be a power from Pokra. I will say, I rebel and a how. Yareba na ya kwankra, we get chinchina winya anuye. And yet to bray, no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau. A hankwa and other puma. The day we grow as so yare, and no young Susan Subanidia. I will see say yare for every puma, our Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Doctor, you are door Amubra, senior ho farmers from Kokra, and I show yare for no Emma Botono. I will see say Uba be puma Haseya. Yes, sir, and now we are ready to say syphilis. Gonorrhea, candidiasis, the Alipa do not see a friend of whites. Ye are popping a womb, our Hase. I will see a Bema, who was in any more, won't see me why be my Emma more careful now. Lion Age Clinic, Zebra, not a baby draw a mountain now, so said Bema Mapa. So also your bar, and that's how I reform, who about Yabi, much in our bread, Rabbi Piemo, our Lion Age Clinic Ghana, now the table for soon, I will fear.
Adofo a mo hwe me mo so fu kofinti abeka kre ne me yare ana me da ho madam fu bi ba no nchen no introduce Lineage Clinic Ghana mami na me tu ana mo no me call ye ne mo hwe me omo me duru ene me ho atomi to wa wo hwe me a wani da so asa me kan fu Lineage Clinic Ghana ma so nsu tu ana mo bra na bunya wa yaresa.
Assalamu alaikum, na zo nan ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an treat na samu sauki yasa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lineage Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lineage Clinic Ghana. Lineage Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Of a young man speaking after sharing televisions to people for vote. And then his comments is, every year I put 2 million aside and I give it as gifts. Where did you get the 2 million from? What do you do? Let you stay. Let God allow you, that voice, to stay in opposition for 12 years. And let's see if you can produce a kobo. So where did you get the 2 million from? The Holy Ghost is restraining people, but they don't. Chairman will be paid big price. I did a survey on Nigerian politicians. God, I'm telling you, with the 2 million too. And the we want to know, does GRA know that you produce 2 million Ghana cedis and have you paid taxes on it for this nation? The impunity of politicians talking nonsense to citizenry because they give you privilege and opportunities. They give you a place to sleep. They pay you. They give you appointments. They pay per diem. And you spit in their face like this. You put down 2 million. Where did you get that? Where do you need 2 million? Almost 6 million. Almost 10 million. 100 million. God is still the judge. I'm talking to you.
Even the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayene, so Abekasa say, the primaries are called, he spent between 3 to 4 million Ghana cedis on that primaries. Anyway, welcome back. I have Power FM 97.9. We also live on TVXYZ. But local governance expert, Engineer Isaka Monkote, Ewa Humani, so Yenin Komona, Yen share the action taken by the majority caucus, by the NDC as a party, and of course the OSP. Ebetumi aso every and saying, Anope Engineer, it's on the line. Engineer, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, the don.
Now, Bibi Aboko, dear boss.
Actually, me TV I say, but many days.
And you would see me on radio. Went to me and share me and pay. Could say. What's your say? When you be a 42-inch bizana. No, but fallout from the Iowa Soba primary sir NDC Koye, you know. Say and then you can say Ebina na Prophet Kofi Oduro Bobo Suini Adi. One kasano on Saturday. Minimum so unya time to monitor the primaries are the same.
Well, Ghana Hano in some sisa na yenya chomuno sorry na pay
Power FM.
Because ade a can want them obi a ni say esi bebre de bia can want them enso so yentimi pe anu sibre entine and I feel ne de anu ne se enti akwa se obi a di nanu asima a pe na big obi a can want them me nti ase sa nya atom no so far as I'm concerned no emwa yina na say inform me sabi e wo Ghana ha o ma chichire ayi nsam dia ko down Supreme Court say delegate conference no o mo ni nye ho nti Supreme Court empa mra bi mra ye because o mo mu ha say ye wo gift tax e wo ha ye wo gift Emma, yeah, allow gift tax. Now, what does that mean? The
power
of the at what point, and I will better say, influencing the decision making. At what point? As I say, that you come here, and MPP for your own prime minister and say, I'm up for a year and group, you are more kind to get. A beach be now 700, a be now 1,000. Obia any down one area. Now say you see a Kotwaba party no any arrangement
power
to pay for delegates now ever Kotwaba party in the arrangement they are to pay for their transport. But candidates and transport then we are in for trouble.
Yeah.
TV in some materials this is not the first time. Mekai Babia, Aquinas, a winning year, some of our parliament first. Baby, a winning year. The opponent, no,
Power FM.
The brave. As warrior. And you got a TV in a winning, yeah. I don't get it. About to honor Jimmy to say a big chance down. Emma, I paid you also a quack to 2 chances down on for 4 years. A big chair battery. I see a quack or it doesn't work like that. Say, yeah, mana, yeah, mano, dear, a bit me as a man, strong, very effective. Emma will be to me for you to say. Maybe Ghana will be a year, you can't catch the near Jamua. I said, a Unia constituency, I wouldn't say one a Kianakin, Una of a bar. Nippon over Kumkran or the winning prime minister. That is the system that we are all running.
But engineer. Kuso sa obi nka se ne aba no ebin sida but niama we ni yenwa kakra ne se petemu on the day of voting wo wram na to wie no aba beje na wo de besen ko ebi gi ansa no makoto ne ade no eno na ma ne yenwa no ana
they don't
engineer
same thing I see ebi die cast sisi ho NPP chairman bi a ye come there also obeche bat is ama each constituency. Now only Ghana.
Yeah, Freddie Blame me cry pam.
So there's them now that election day, the day before, the 3 days after, I check because I don't know whether the distribution of TV was done at the polling station. Because it's 20 meters away from the police station. But the issue is that identical necessary will be Ekoji TV and San Wakotwaba. I mean, but that is how what we have been practicing, especially when the constituency is a safe area. Because we are a very tactful person here. Constituency be say more. Now, there is no way Timempo beto abetiao. This will be a woo. So, and you know, say a banner sadia, and a crime
Power FM.
But Timempo, and will be cassette. They nullify elections. Oh, nullify elections now. They're not able to replace. Because the giver and the taker are all at fault. Omni breaking law. And to almost delegates, then we have to disqualify all of them. Now, one equal to Abana Kwakoi MP. What was that? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Because we're almost
Power FM.
Yeah, Guinea and say, and you think Nema almost got to Tia, Yomutia, don't know, got to your ma or we can't even prove it. And I don't have influence you.
But a committee has been set up by the NDC, say, China, or formal report, Emra, after an investigation. How would they be able to arrive at a conclusion, say, indeed, it was a bribery or an inducement, sort of, and a delegate near the Maumon?
Then I say, Obi for so Omunko, but into our conclusion now can. Obi more pressure now. A report from the report. And the young mom inquired the never report in the Mrania here. Because so be a man more example say, Obi TV, a one fantimine, or here. Obi car, or here. I don't think Obi TV no worry. Now, Obi TV no a win about. So they TV now more channel. Now we happen a more cocoa ham to you for Aqua. The day I now performing TV no one stronghold, one room, none TV free back. Nyama we nano a yadia a senka yetimiano when I sinti biabi I BB ya did yajuma na ye did strengthen your delegate conference ya did share mranumi na ye free hokra if possible because and for court man he said yama me back when paying for me no be court against delegate conferencing. Because yet you grow her and said, young father said, Ganoff, me good way, me good quasi. And I found the Central Iowa, so your Potua, ABI, ARS. Now, Ufri, Kukumlimle, now, Ofaka, at the court, a pit farm. You bet me I do 200 cities. And so, then, conference in India, Ubika se Mema transport 400 cities each a Ubia Oba a meeting. Or the cook was an answer of the cooking. And to see it now, you didn't hear
Power.
And it is a woman physical, not fair com material because every woman 3,000 say, Yamfa Cano, 3,000 Cote d'Ivoire, who quite a bedroom 3,000.
Enti mibo who say ebia Baba Jamal Ababe a victim of circumstance because now the NDC as a party is raising red flags. The majority caucus itself has also raised red flags. And now the office of the special prosecutor. Sa 3 shots we are air how would he be able to take himself out of these and still remain the candidate for the party?
I send me about Obabu. Now, Obi Aonya Bonedano to Bobo Obado. To Bono Canadian. No Obia Jani. And yes, assembly, I was simply for sorry, sorry.
Power, the fan.
May I advise to say, young fine issue a statement to attempt to change the delegate conference. Now, I'm bringing some confidence back into the electoral process. But okay, I say, yeah, Bob nullify my system, nullify elections now. The consequences, they are very, very bitter.
You think so?
Esan said, the giver and the taker are all at fault by the Ghana's law. Who receive the cabinet influence who are also so okay. And at the other by and also so can. And the above and nullify elections, you know. Make a sake a delegate in an air for one mother delegate. Now, pay you know because we'll be a delegate and candidate be no but them say or no one day. A bit the no one than in ska, a bit the Daneno, a TV Niska, a bit
motorbikes near the bags of rice.
Well, it's a shocker to the NDC.
Boxes of Kivo Gary.
But we are them.
Abonike, any sanitary pad in now. And to my pofan, you know.
The door which we had the papa. Abonike,
as I waposo, Usasa Brona, the tree.
Because the NPP premise and go for your brown be or today.
I don't just by election, no. I just by election, yes. I'm come on, we tough any at the Adina. Yes, I don't know Samia Kumukochan or Gatus.
Can you imagine?
Power, the
premise being so, we will say, Astra, Astra will be so. Can you imagine?
A man for me and then for Mutrim. No, terrible, engineer, very terrible.
We know, there issue now, Bano. And before our man Susa.
Okay.
And we know a bomb puts out at the end. But any time. But against and the deeper reflection necessary. Now, yes, being Cosibio. And I can say, may advise you a statement a free party finally after the conference, a committee, you know.
Yeah.
I say there is going to be an attempt to change the delegate conferencing system, no.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know about big confidence because Ghana has now delegate conference in the Yama. Whether it is on the election day, the day before, it is done in darkness, or it is done previous night, or it is done 1 week after, and you name say a apostle. And to say, President Jaya, you know, let's say, yes, a pastor, a big jai. Now, Mammy Empire, Nibre, and Koto, or the East, you know, so, because the beginning, no, no, can't be say, and I said, Minkwa Marginia, and then the free Nigeria airman. Naka Nikwasi a man point because one yet child in our 1 year.
Yeah.
Another executive being so is a strong person in the party activity. It is our show desire of a sort of contest here. Why not? I will see a gentleman back contest. And he said, we are obeying. But the amount when you have brave and say, the popular candidate, you know, at the end of TV. And also switch a BB for floor. And Obi switch started this in and the
but on sorry though, but on timer. Baba Jamal and Adrian so Baba contest election na man for kase ene on Fanny Dibras High Commissioner into ono Obaba can say Emrebia and Sinu Kwan say obe hold on to that position and come to contest. And indeed, and no yeah, but Okoye na or win any mum no and a presidency issue a statement to recall him from the position as a High Commissioner. Do you think, sir, if that call had come earlier, proud to him going into the contest and Kebian Kessan, the outcome of the elections now, engineer?
Politics is a very complex institution. Politics,
power,
a formal business, and also it is a formal organization. What we need to do is crash it. I say the desire now or they ban. Nobody was able to kill that desire because our contest was run for area order. I abakakra all do what warrior. And it's a city no in Sawaso. Our honor was contest the recent 1 year. She said, "Yeah, man for outsider." Kama I didn't buy an assistant vote me a friend, but I'm no. As it is in Ibiwa, almost open as a bit near very difficult for them to say yes, stop on it. And you know, because to me kill it will be desire. And also a bit mama counter
Power
and a very difficult decision. And I'm an abanisa. But Kwakra say, delegate conference, you know. And no, a one problem, no. NMP be a superior to that.
Okay.
Oh, now you couldn't say, and on said the Menemo Kasa, Kase.
Power
defense. DC elections are among 4% at Twapan.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the call delegate conferencing and acquire selection, no. And I also say, na Nipano Bia at Twabani Biana, say, anything. Because the delegate conferencing are then a young Tumuna. Because the competence and the technical knowledge now here, if we candidate in one. And then when we say selection, we call preference, PC choice, nada. Baby, after na, who say Nipana, the contract on Kano, Mojman. Who minister, I issue, you say, by
March, yeah, almost appraisal, yeah.
Now from elections, no, MMB some cotton office, and then they want to cotton office. It is a mail one, not a upper plan, a sign, agreement, contract, performance contract with MMB. Based on what now, you already.
Yeah. Okay.
It is a delegate conference, and they are selected during the proposed elections. Because M1 will be a. But delegate conference, they say you are saying whether MPP, CPP, Papa lawyer, yeah, Katawo, a radio suite, a lawyer, Anochi.
Yeah, Yawanochi.
Of course, a prime minister, no, now say I know a flag bearer be a dino, and I will.
Yeah.
No, the CPP a flag bearer. Okori, now he was complaining say it will be influencing delegates, you know. CPP cry the dia will be and the political parties now must sit up
power the fam
and look at that delegate conference, you know. They are saying, yeah, and they are saying.
Okay.
We know the last blower that killed the camel, any way. It's free economy. Obia and son, near Yachum, then Yachuma, way the Abenti, the Canny, ya. No, because 42 inches even yet on the
say. Yeah.
It is Obi my 3,000, no be my 2,000, Obi my 5,000, no be decided to 5,000 plus Syria. I do that for women. So what I'm saying is that there is a conference, you know, na ye be twemwa, ni atwem ni ayana bibi fofo.
Martin. Mamina a engineer Isaka Moncote as you know you're an expert in local governance. Or no na ye jebre enono eche and komono ebi ene anope no. But in the 2024 elections, Abra NDC for present the Honorable Nasser Mahamaturi ya wanya ne kura ekono. Onya amano 22,139 votes, representing 70.85%. Then NPP's candidate was Zach Rahman. Onusunya 9,110, representing 29.15%. Now this time around, NDC for si omo yi Baba Jamal. And then MPP for su jina so elect Baba Ali Yusuf as their new candidate. Omodene call into the primaries. Now Mamin call into the line. Now many the Greater Accra Regional Chairman for the NPP. Chairman Divine Otua go home enin komo na ye say near SC ewo NDC primaries na say near Ebeto NDC omo elected candidates and the MPP for aye no ebetumi overturn the elections no send yesiko in 2024 going into the by-elections and Chairman Otu, good morning.
Chairman
Nyamia Domboko, where you move, but yo.
My old friend, my former friend, and
no, but old friends are still the best. But Chairman, first of all, primary snake course or NDC mu ya omudi Baba Jamal swiftly. The party has issued a statement to condemn it. The majority caucus has also condemned it, and then the OSP is calling for investigations. You are an experienced politician. Does it come as a surprise to you?
Okay, so the other kind, my greetings to UT4, Don Ubojuma.
Thank you.
Yeah, coming to the issue, Sabi, I listened briefly near Okasaya and Sana, me Bano.
Yeah.
Me na semna. The call probably might be rightly placed, but as to whether it is feasible under our current dispensation, and he said, you know, before the electoral college, especially in our case, just a few selected chairmen, and Omuko Eko to Aba, a ye candidate, and I candidate for, I don't know which one is correct yet. But to solve this very problem, and on the my expanding the college, Sabi numbers, here with the thinking, say, and the issue of bribery, inducement, unfortunately, it seems not to be the case. And I agree perfectly with those who are rightly saying that it's a problem with both the NDC and then also the MPP. A general problem that is of concern to everybody. In our case, we did our, acclamation yesterday. Now, acclamation now, near party no settle on who say on no Rani, how do you call it? Yeah, candidate for Ayawaso East by election. Sabi, party na jita kunkra and friends. So, I say we're holding a party nankasa and the mine. Now, I took where I inducement, bribery, whatever name you want to call it. The whole idea, is just to aid the delegates of transportation. Maybe I didn't get every day. One will say, Sebio, what friend will be say, Umbra. Now, in some cases, we spend the whole day at the place. Now, Obetrawa, Oya, na or coffee. We see on one offer the sika and fanfaka embra. Power the so I get to be any baby. And so the idea is say, Uberman bibi kakra na sabi or the afa ka. It's a filing fee ni sa nyama na party extra aspirants and no. And I be free and all these expenses. But I didn't also say, more contest in Ankasano. Obi so feel say, oh, obe chen nipa no bibi kakra. No sa no o akoche obi 50 na misha akwe kwasha ni 50 o de akoche ni pay ebema delegates akoto abana mano na misu bi koche bi e de bata na akoye competition of ina na eche the highest amount sa kaka na dia bedu bebia ya bedu, and it's very, very, very disturbing. I mean, to be honest, very, very disturbing because we say pa I don't know slow na eko. Eti ene obi koma 10 cities at the next moment. Bibi sa betia. Na after the na dina peja ako 20 cities na peja na go say kwa na eko. The entity I see why was so easy there. Very, very, very worried. Probably the highest of its kind. Now the Bibi say ye giant money a war. The next moment no. I'm not going to say I don't grab the action. And the question is, who says that K? Sabi, unya kwa ye member of parliament. Who go nya scan wo he? Na baby we free no. Na wo dia kwasha. Some don't even have. And at the end of the day, no, they end up borrowing. And you borrow na wo di koye we here. You are tempted to look for money from other sides. Na who fa go tia baby we is kind of free no. And don't let the corruption no ever no. So yes, I stand with the voice friends say we should find a way of stopping this. But the proposal say free mona yema ubian to abano bino. And no there I don't think it will work. So like in our case yesterday, yes be. The and say omo aye from mobile. We gave everybody transport omudi coffee. And then a party no na So if there is a way we can enforce it, say it is what the party gives alone that must be received by the delegate. I believe that will solve the problem.
But in this case, maybe I didn't quite free no. Ayawasu East, and for that matter, Baba Jamal now say all fingers are pointing at no. How do you see it? Do you think, sir, a honor? It's, I mean, an example worth it sort of. You bet me a day a tunipafo.
In every case, no, sure. You see, obi is that correct?
Me patroni here, Cromfo.
Obi a Cromfo. How do you know so be a Cromfo? Obi a wakofa de na ya chi no no. Ono na wa Cromfo. Ana yesa.
Me patroni.
But no jire say ebi atakro no na obo no grafo ye first one. Ebi na wa fa wa yesa obi anchi no. Others so yeah, obi anchi no. And at every given time no. Uti aye ya na wa ko ye scapegoat like Baba Jama be ye. Bon. Well, somebody must be sacrificed to teach others lessons so that we all stay away from that. In a way, it's unfortunate say yenya Baba Jama na no one beka yimusa. Me some of the interviews or no angasa what the public and then those in the political enterprise bisano ama na se man sheda agem mobo because the way and he say he can want them and but to make it look like it's a normal thing we don't want to accept this as normal and the whole year say sabi menini sheda anya drink but we must also admit say he's not the only person who is doing it. Ghana, yes, baby, I didn't hear. We should stop this partisanship. Now, if the thing is not good, we should say the thing is not good. We should be able to face it. Now, yes, say, why you be far? You be inside, Afriwama, sabi, wa atoyen kakra. Because nema ekosuno. Ye jai money fetasa. In the very near future, no, ebekwa kodu baby sabi, we will have armed robbers and criminals on getting into our political space a bit higher again. So I agree, say there must be some sanction. But in doing that, no, one say a tier or Bible no more yes besides the kochi mamino by say or boy Germano. The yes beside anything. Near all boss are German be done on ye ponibidano onto the first two. I want to believe that all of those who are calling for one way or the other, they have done this also before. And to I mean, I think they should manage it in a way it will not look like he's being,
persecuted,
sacrificed. Because NDC almost one more of divisions, and we are told that Baba Jama is coming from a particular camp. Is that why they would want to, punish him this way? I don't maybe but maybe this will say, I never badada. Oh, because I don't know one of my, I don't know one of my. Mamino Sumaye, others also Maye. If you like, let's investigate those ones too. And if we say we are punishing, why are we punishing only Baba Jama? Is it because he won the elections or what? If they are punishing, then they should punish all of them. Because they can't tell us, Baba Jama they don't want to how about the others? They all paid. They all, bribe the delegates, if we should use the word bribe. And immediately, my joint is at the end of the year, let's all come together. PPP, NPP, QQQ, whichever party, let's come together and find a lasting solution to this. If we come together with the media, me, Ubia, CS, everybody gets involved. No, this thing, we don't want to accept it in our political engagement. Wow, I wouldn't say we get mistake. I bet you. The media these days, together with these phones that we are using, we get mistake to do, baby. It will be seen.
I see.
So if we come together and we condemn it, and it will take it up. And you see, let me give you another side of the story. What is also happening is that, in effect, it is even weakening the political parties in a way. And it's saying people get involved. One says politics, voluntary job. To watch it. Now, I didn't know yet. What's going to happen is that subsequent to what happened, the year has an NDC for campaign. Now, the don, Sabi, who ye NDC new to about Ayawa so is. Now, maybe a delegate, my coaching Yamaya Ken, who GB. Yeah, you are not the kind of say, Koye campaign, yes, to Abama, Baba Jama. Would you be willing to do it?
Sabi.
So, if you look at it from all sides, and it's not helping us in any way at all. Then again, another side to this equation is that party management officers, or whatever you want to call them, party officers. In our case, we do the polling station, the electoral area, constituency, then we go to region. And this is for almost friend of branch, whatever. You see, now, those who will be willing to commit themselves to work for the party, oftentimes, you don't get them. You get people who are getting in now because, they need that. So say, Kwako to Obama will be a brand baby. And if you're Benjamin, now then you say, party no other party now, or prefer Jumama party, and this is weakening the political parties. The last thing I would want to add to this is also that. Now, myself, as an example, Ana Kofibi Ana Kwame Bia Asebi, or no super say, yen to Abama no number ye constituency officer. And in the time, or no for su as the letting a call for the share and dinomo. Instead of allowing the process to take its natural course, Omo very qualified and willing to work for the party on the court process. When they get elected, on the officers, because of we get involved and do the wrong things. At the end of the day, the collateral effect is that we weaken the structures of the party. We get the wrong people into office, and then we are not able to achieve the kind of democratic So, my brother, from whichever angle you look at it, the thing is wrong, and it must be condemned.
Chairman, Mamina was say I no pay, but finally, minim Penny AC, are you cashing in on what's affecting the ruling party, and by extension, ensuring say Baba Ali Yusuf this time around wins the seats if nothing changes, or even if the NDC is to change their candidate? Do you think, sir, your candidate stands a chance of winning the by-elections?
All right, thank you. Election the Ubekwa. You are only hoping at winning the election.
Okay.
Of course, historically, you're winning. I also it's harder, but we are hoping. That is why we decided to do selection instead of election, to look at a strategic candidate, all the necessary credentials we expect of a candidate, the person will have, and be able to. And to share, Baba Alia. Yeah, say, or uncontested on our ticket, say, so you be a, can say, or what's the cast, or be use this car, the influence will be an whatever. So the criteria, the panel is based on, the local constituency dynamics.
Good.
The person's ability in that space. That is what we were looking at. And we've been able to do that. We've done all the necessary stakeholder engagement to ensure that, of course, others will also be interested. But at the end of the day, you will be we will be able to, sell and win the elections. And so, NDC for any problem, yes, will be almost all problem. We have our candidates and we are moving on with our campaign. At the end of the day, be it Baba Jama or be it whoever, for us, it's still a contest that we need to work and then work hard to win the elections by the grace of God. So we are focused.
Chairman, Mamena was saying no paper. Now, you say, Mena me yo teacher, Intiana, Wakai me pa. All right. So that's the Greater Accra Regional Chairman for the NPP, the hardworking divine Otua go home. Miana me chere ni twin kakra na me chere na me breye pa. Where the bit to say kabi mamin kabi. Me say kabi mamin kabi. Was a kabuma and I'm say chairman ya butru. All right. Pamcho me dami wa basesi me ba. And come off for high e de bebremo. So just hang on, I'll be back after this break.
Yakase True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited. A Indian company kese ya soye no ewo India. Na yenu no ibi wo wiase afana nyina. Nyamincha dom ebi abedru Ghana ama Food and Drugs Authority FDA fo aye nhwehwemu e de afa yenu ni nyina ho agya tumusi yenu no eye papa ebo adwuma ntino Ghana for emfansa wo mo ho yare. True Word Pharmacy yenu no eye India hahama ene yakeka bom e de aye ahabandu a eni sunsanso boni bia na bibia ya na yetaka chemu se Yankwa True Word Pharmacy nkwa ena yemfa aduro baako ense yare mienu yenu no baako bia esa yare baako na abibia ye hyase na yenemo e kasase ya aya na yenemo edikan edi enkomo efa yani ehu yedura ye freni True Word Vision Capsules True Word Vision Capsules eye ani ho adwuma na mepacho adekonti abibia aya na yedikan enemu di nkomo efa yani no ho no nipadua na akwa ye nkane anyankopon de ma yen eye yani kosua enti abibia wani no ho tochima ewo se uma eho asem ehia wo enyesa na otena se twen emo wani no ifura kra obeba be ye burden ewo family no mu anaso be ye burden out to society no so enti na abibia aya na ye bomokoko na ye no di nkomo efa True Word Vision Capsules a eye ani ho adwuma no mepa acho uyo bi a wako hospital na doctor aka cho se wanya glaucoma ana se pressure ba wani kosua na so a pressure ba wani no so a ekosei intini kase a ekoneti wani di ba wadwemu a broni frene optic nerve no ehun tochima e mase na ewusi hu ade no ahoden ni ba fom enkakran na se wontu anamo a eba bidum pempensu bi wani ni eba bi frakra untimi hu ade bi emane yeyi entena se ntwen ema wani emfra abra True Word Vision Capsules ewo honom mepacho uyo bi a wani no esota ye ohene opisa aye kokko eprunusu ohwa ade a ayese wani su yo wisi na ntentan bi aba wani no so na afi obi wo ho a se ade ben no wohwe a wo hunu obi nso de ade no wo akiri a wohwe a wo hunu obi mpo de ade sa wohwe ade a wo hunu kra ne broni eka ne night blindness no uyo bi a sa oha wo nyina wo famu a entena se ntwen ema wani emfra bomodi a na hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na obi a ete esi wani no so broni friend cataract ete ni esi yani kosua no so a ebo yenka yenti efifi ketekete na aya na esi yani kosua lens no so lens yin so ene domboa ema ye hunu ade enti se etane kata wani kosua lens no so a automatically wontimi hunu ade biem ema ni nyeyi stage bia etene fifi wani so akokoduru sempo shu so be kwakwa surgery anase operation a hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na ebekokko nane eteno na enane eteno so a enya ade a ebe fifi biem mepacho badi a yeto adu wo magana mu die ubi se True Word Vision Capsules a ubenya aduro ni bi aya na odi True Word na so esense eni aduro no edo so odwaman so ntimo amhwe yen TV no so no ubo se ye de aduro na to TV screen no so ubetimi de mobile phone screenshot ana so ubetimi de atwa ana se ubetimi atwe aduro ni din enye san so a fa contact number eda o screen no so no udu ba dia yeto aduro no na ure fi aduro ni din anase ye se aduro no mpo ebi ni ho a wo de bomodia na frɛ ye na Ghana toko bi a wo hyemu no ye bema onsa kan aduro ni bi sa wo maame bi wo papa bi wo yiri wo kunu anase wo ba ebi na wo complain nani a entra se ntwen ema nani emfra bomodia na twehwe True World Vision capsules mano na ene True World Vision capsules nti womo ayema womo spectacles nyina ayi ato honum me pa cho ma me fa number ne ma ansa na yakoyanim eye 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 afema me no enkasa mfa yedua ye frɛ Azaka na eyema sabi prediasa womo yare diabetes anase esichi yare me pato diabetes eyade a ekum Ghana for pa yi na uyi obi a diabetes edu nya anase wako hospital na doctor ka cho se wenya diabetes say type 1 type 2 aya na so ate wafon ekuru beto ho a ubemi ekuru na enwu anase ade tinwa ubebre ansa na ekuru na etimi ewu udidi ana kakra bi ekomsando kakra bi na insukomdo diabetes inso ne de yenyina yenim me pa cho adura ebebo na Ghana fo nyina edi ho adanse eye India fo do a ye frɛ ne Azaka ebo adwuma me pa cho esanye bre ni ntino ebi ana yentumi emo yare so na uyi obi a yare mojabro so anase BP ewo so ko hospital bi a ye complain ye wo wadru ewo honum bema wonya prostate yare ye wo prostate leaf ewo ho ena sabi bema waye mre wo keteso ye wo May 40s me papa no ma sabi mpredi asamaye mre wo keteso no modu tatahwe May 40s no ewo ho no ma ebedi abo wo emma sabi insufi bi egum na nkaboni wom momensis ne emma yeye wo lady photo ho a esisi yinuano mo emma maka cho se enu no do so se ye boy yare so anase entimi amo yare so wo my Ghana die leading pharmacy herbal shops and drugstores a ubewemu no ubenye yedru ni bi ato fa ye number no na oni ye eni nkomo eye 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628.
What's that? Some papa biabo? Mama na papa. Brother, sister. Atina mafufi acha dodo. Mama wo dan ka okra reboso na wo ye maju bum. Ono ti the major real estate for say. Wo bread na so de wala be ye fiera. Wala kasa Sudan. Uncle, man say so sika ko ban kofi bi mo nji zo. Na san ko wasa so de ke ye dwuma wasana bo aka ho. The meet bra major real estate. Na nyem be din komo. For sika ka krebu botase. Yes spreading kind mo 1 year na tiaka. Insase ni na so wo krom. Osanso ya lofole. Make sure fofofo. Awe wurade umpe we na upedi. Ever say about baby answer the day.
Obo Amasaman, Shy Hills, Queen City, Obom Newtown, Port Jurassic, Obom Mango City, Dentra, Obom Ashtown, and Asugakope.
It's a thing no litigation free. No longer fully registered. Say your full payment. Get your 5 bags of cement and 200 pieces of blocks free. Only to frame one from a true free. Estate Limited. Mama Fiera.
Yefemna na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
adunu aka miracle bi wu adunu je se mafunu pra se die sia twini anka me humi esi so se me humi ana esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni ti mi bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na adunu anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi se ma yi bi nya sam ketwa ana se we de metro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe pa se 3 years ni ana aseme gina wa me na mu se hnya se me kwa me de anako bi amu se much medru abe 6 years ni o tema ya me ya ma di se ne me jana saya le na nku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture di sama me kase yanku pe no yam se ene ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntia hye
3P garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e 02489288824 and 020100002
Still, Misaka, and Nemu was a summer brabo. Any kind of phone na swabrabo. Canino na anti-sacro. So, would this case here? And I said, Utrensika, our lorry station. Na a home say, Neso, and ne, Momonti.
Misaka pensions, Caro.
Misaka order sika.
Misaka
insurance no.
Misaka loan.
Momo fogusuri ye echumaden. Di aboye nyina ye sika ho ban. Se MTN ana momo jumaye ni befrewa. Or the 0244 300,000 ene befrew. Na numpo orin bitsaw one time password and say upin code 80 wonso ye wa femu die na ma weni na ho na wonsa enka omo
Kofi guys headache ewa sombo
Osode na nyipa bra inside na mondress na enkono na abochoko wo wankwa na ya
me ho mfa me bako kra ma ko hospital kra ma e ka chem se malaria nresu ma no
Osode e kai edu herbal clinic malaria wo beto na ta wo de dru bia bo fan edek malakio mixture mammo bi na no
malaria be jare fever be
edek malakio mixture genum no umboto
edek malakio anu odin etumi malaria papa edek malakio betimi fever no ho etide yi hame
edek malakio mixture
ebema wonum atoso no
edek malakio mixture
papa
enti hwe umoja mhu nsa wo atridi ansa na wa fa atridi edu
apemfo abata wo manufo no kwada wo nifie du mienu nka ho edek enkwa sombo FDA ahwehwe sa edwadie krato yi mu agya tum se eye malaria be
0246-422-338. Franco Trading app no so on Google Play Store. And I visit their website at francotrading.com. Still, any of my papa fear anyhow. Now, and I no pay no Mr. Mike Ewaha from Haxa for the wouldn't say do not papa fear anyhow. Hasta Mr. Haxa capsule. Baby, Yenu on Namotia say, and I no pay Mr. Mike Waha. Yankona Sue na fe no enupa Haxa for Edia Bejason. Yankoni Yankoti Honkobo. All right, Mr. Mike, Kwabena Prah.
Don.
Bibi amoko de Mickey. Atu yen.
Yeah.
Na what you for atu yen. It is an echo.
Say if you anga sa de mola men no ma no odine.
O ti ase ye da sepa.
Mola men no ma no odine.
Beautiful. Ye da sepa. Some mo ye dro no na eboa me ya pom di next.
Don na o ka be say mu telephone so de na mo fa hack sanka ho.
O ti ase ye. Because o mo de aboni ke kan ho na me se da bi. O mo fa hack sanka ho.
Hack na also the kan so ya mo ya huntimi nkonkoto aba no. Na hack so de. And ye be clear stomach pain na fro no oxa no.
That's right.
Clear na fro ma sana. Oni padua na betimi asisi so no sana say baby a opese ukobia na say ya bato na okoto baby e watimi ewura. No ya mo fax anka ho na.
Thank you.
Axa the trend this is say.
Make a candidate no. Make a candidate no. Na no pen komo no ye kɔ ne say yenti we.
Don me da wase ma memfa enchi asosomre e ya ahwefo ma gemre a omo hwe e TV XYZ ana afen so aye power. Obrekwa Don agina konya kasi agina so no me pa cho na watchi me pese me misa wo say weekends no na enioma tesen na wapɔmuden ho nsɛm ɛte sɛn sɛbio na wodidi aduane ne tɔɔyɛ mu a na ɛdeɛn atenka bɛn na wote wɔ wo nipadua no mu mepatwɔ so ɛnyɛ weekends no mpo na sɛ mene wo koso a yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ yi mpo no sɛn na wote wɔ wo nipadua no mepatwɔ sɛ na nneɛma bi nkɔ yie dia ɛne na wadarom a nyamre kakra ma me na yɛni nkɔmmɔ ɛmfamfa ɛyɛ stomach ulcer ho ana afei nso so no adura etimi etu aseɛ ɛho a yɛfrɛ no haxa mixture and capsules ɛho na asomdue ntumi mmra san sɛ yadeɛ baako a yɛahunu ne sɛ etimi bɛsue nipa a etimi ma ɔhaw ne oyene ɛbɛ nipa so no stomach ulcer ɛkasa ɛnyarewa no ɛne ntumi paatɔ nyabotrɛ na yɛnni ɛyɛ ulcer ho nkɔmmɔ kakra ansana mepaatɔ deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ wobɛyɛ bia no watoa so na mebisa sɛ ulcer obese me ulcer yi ɛwɔ ano aduro me ulcer yi ɛno na de me bɛkɔ owom me ulcer yi ntino metimi etu aseɛ ensɛm a ya na nkrɔfo ɛtai ebisa no na ɛno na Hack Healthcare me paatɔ ɛyɛ dwumaku a ɔdɔma nkɔmɔ nyankopɔn nam yɛ so ɛde yɛfrɛ ne sɛ ulcer no aduro ɛyɛ haxa mixture ne capsules aba no yɛ ɛka kyerɛw ɛna no pai sɛ ulcer yɛtimi tu aseɛ ulcer ɛwɔ aduro ulcer no enku san sɛ yadeɛ ne bae na yadeɛ na aba no ebetumi asan afuru ne padua no mu na mmom no aya na ɛwɔ sɛsɛ bi yɛtumi nya asotie bi na yɛtumi di nhyehyɛeɛ bi so measures bi na ansa na yadeɛ no atumi ayɛ den afiri ne padua no mu san sɛ me no kasa yi wanya stomach ulcer oyefunu uhu sɛ aduane tɔ yɛ ma yɛ wo ya uhu sɛ sɛbio ya na wanya asɛ oyefunu na yɛ kutu uhu sɛ enema bi cause why stomach ulcer na so bo on ma wotie me ɔsɛ me didi na mako enni aduane ni mu a medidi a enye yie anase menti aduane ne de obi nso sɛ medidi na sɛbi mankwanko bubi yebu didi ansa na mabedi aduane na menti aduane ne de na yɛ ka kyerɛw sɛ ulcer na aba na yɛpɛsi etu aseɛ ne de nya abotrɛ na twɛn ho firi nneɛma bi ho ansa na afei no ode haxa mixture ne capsules no de etu aseɛ ri wawie no sɛ wo didi na opɛ sɛ wodi mako ɛne ɛdeɛn ma na opɛ sɛ wodi kura na problem bi ɛne hɔ ɛno nti bɔmmɔden a na yɛni nkɔmmɔ haxa mixture ɛne haxa capsules ɛyɛ ulcer tamfo a yɛnom ɛde tu ulcer ase na aduro wɔ yi mepatwɔ tena de bia ne yɛka no mepatwɔ yɛka ɛyɛ ulcer na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ kuro na aba wo nipadua nim na ekuro no ba bi ɛbɛtɔ ɛwɔ wo yɛm no ɛno ana doctor for fa so ɛde to ne din ɛno nti na okɔ hospital anaasɛ wadamfo bi wodafo bi no wodi nkɔmmɔ sɛ doctor sɛ wɔnya peptic ulcer wɔnya gastric ulcer duodenal ulcer esophageal ulcer mepatwɔ na kyerɛ sɛ ekuro no ɛbaayɛ no sɛ yɛ peptic ones ne deɛ a na kyerɛ sɛ ekuro no baako atɔ wɔn soro nkoto anim ana afei nso so wɔyɛ funu no baako aba bɛtɔ hɔnom deɛ to so mmienu sɛ wanka nkyerɛ sɛ wɔnya peptic ulcer na mmom no ɔsɛ wɔnya esophageal ulcer na deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ nyinaa ne sɛ ekuro no ɛbaeɛ no wɔahunu dorɔ bɛn na ɛsa wɔn mu a wode aduane to wɔn mu a mepatwɔ ɛfam kɔtɔɔ yɛm na ɛhɔ ana ekuro no aba bɛtɔ sɛ na dan ne dan no yɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu no and sɛ nso so ɔno nso so wanka nkyerɛ sɛ wɔnya esophageal ulcer na mmom no wɔnya ɛyɛ duodenal ulcer na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ulcer hodoɔ a ne nyinaa no ɔwɔ nipadua no mu a mepatwɔ ɛtumi ba nipadua no so na ɛno na Hack Healthcare yɛbɔ wo dawuro aka kyerɛ wo sɛ ulcer hodoɔ biara a wate deɛ wonim ne deɛ wonnim mepatwɔ deɛ wate ne din da ne deɛ wonte ne din da ano pomasi berɛ ɛyɛ haxa mixture and capsules gye nɔma no afrɛ sisi a na yɛndi nkɔmmɔ ɛberɛ a me no gu so a yɛkasa yi ɛyɛ 0240 23 8310 0240 23 8310 nso betumi afrɛ 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 sana de bia no ye kyerɛkyerɛ mo no sɛ ulcer ne de akwahodo bebre so na fa so de ba ye wɔ ne causes ne ye wɔ ne factors na causes no ɛyɛ mowa bi a ye from ɛyɛ H pylori ɔmo yɛ bacterial infections a mepacho ye nyomo free baabi a ya na sɛbia honidie mepacho entai eni hɔ obi wɔ no mu a wakɔ washroom na wapie no so betimi ahohoro ne nsa with running water ɛne ebia samuna no ontumi nyɛ ne sa ho peprenti na ɔde akwa akɔto aduane mu ɛba ne saa na mepakyɛ hunu ne sɛ ɛmmoawa bi na yɛ from H pylori na ɔmde ɛyɛ stomach ulcer ba na moyɛ obroni sɛ de microorganisms yɛmfa yɛni ɛnhunu wɔn nti no ɔwɔ wɔn nsa mpa nhunu sɛ biribi ɛwɔ wɔn nsa wode to aduane no na wodi yɛ no hunu ne sɛ saa ɛmmoa bi abɔ ɛde awura wo nipadua no mu mepakyɛ obi wɔn nso ɔhwɛ ne dɔfo bi ɛbrɛ a ɛwɔ ayaresabea na mpofiri mu ne dɔfo no sabio watumi ayɛ den afe udidi anɔpa yɛ afakyɛ me na ebi abɔ apete ne so ɛba ne saa na ebi kɔka wano ahunu ne sɛ saa mmoawa bi saa wodɔfo no sɛ na wɔ stomach ulcer saa mmoawa bi aba onipadua nim ɛno no yɛ causes a yɛtumi fa so a yɛde nya ulcers ana afei nso no factors no obi wɔ ulcer nanso ɛna mede ka bɔbɔ so sɛ odidi na sɛ bi mako ne mu a ontumi ndi ɛno saa no mepakyɛ ɛma ulcer no pains ne ba ano bɛyɛ den sɛnea kyɛ ɛma ɔho tete wɔ paa yie ɛno no nyinaa yɛ factors a ɛtumi ma ulcer no ɛyɛ den ano bɛyɛ den wɔ nipadua no mu obi nso so wɔ nom a mepakyɛ wɔ smoking mepacho sɛ ɔnom ensa ne nyinaa no yɛ factors a mepacho sɛ ulcer wɔ nipadua nim a ano bɛyɛ den paa yie ɛno na yɛ kyerɛw sɛ wadawro matwe ho firi ho ɛmra yɛ sa yɛ ho yade a yɛde hexamethasone and capsules ɛsa yɛ ho yade no twe ho firi saa nneɛma yɛ mu na ma ulcer ne nkɔ emfiri nipadua mu afei no wie a deɛ wopɛ sɛ wodi bia no wobɛtumi adi ɛno nti mepacho obi bisa sɛ na signs and symptoms bɛn na mehunu sɛ ebia bobɔ ba ama ulcer aba me so anaasɛ menya nkɔ hospital na mɛyɛ deɛ hunu sɛ deɛ ɛyɛ me deɛ ɛyɛ stomach ulcer na ɛyɛ me ɛne ɛma memobɔ kakra so ɛnkyerɛw na ɛfrɛ deɛ wo so wote nka ɛwɔ wo nipadua nim no fato yɛnim na afei no yɛma ɛho aduro na bibia ɛnkɔ yie deɛ di kan mepacho sɛ wohwɛ me na aduane tɔ yam wo check anɔpa yi uhunu unipadua ne sɛn aduane tɔ yam no na oyam no samfro na ɛyɛ wo ya wo nso so unya ndidi nanso still oyam egusu ɛyɛ wo ya ɔsa yadeɛ no akɔyɛ kosi enkosi kɔdɛ nkɔda aduane tɔ yam a ɛyɛ wo ya wan didi ntem so a ɛyɛ wo ya na kyɛse yadeɛ ba akɔpɛ no ɛde wo kɔ baabi a mempɛse mebodin kɔna kɔpɛ hexamethasone ne capsules no ma bibia ɛnkɔyie wo nso so wɔ hɔ no aya na ote nkasa wakoma ɛbɔ prim stomach ulcer timi koye saa ɛfa saa nneɛma no ɛde ba wo nipadua no so obi nso so a ɔhwɛ me ɔsɛ ya na meboa no hɔ no ntokuro no ɛda hɔ no na hotumi ya me ya saa na ama sɛbio ama mani so nyina ɛbere me mani so yɛ me wisi ama makyiri brɛmo ne makyiri nkasa nyina ɛyɛ me ya obi nso so deɛ ne sɛ sɛbi ɔkasa ɛnkama ɔnanum mepato ne nyina no ulcer timi de saa nneɛma no ba kɔkɔpɛ hexamethasone ɛne ne capsule sɛne nso sɛ ɛyɛ ntaafoɔ baako nkonya baako nti wotɔ ne mixture no na ɔde ne capsules no ɛka ho nti anɔpa no wanom ɛyɛ mixture no ɛyɛ cup na ɛhyɛ toa no so no mmienu no na 30 minutes time ode ɛyɛ nsuo anom ɛyɛ capsules no so no na bibia akɔyie ɔsa no dan na ɛyɛ wɔ wo nipadua no frɛ number no sisi asɛm no kasa yi na yɛni nkɔmɔ ɛyɛ 0240 23 83 10 0240 23 83 10 so betimi afrɛ 0203 82
Power FM.
Sorry, 2855 0203
0203.
I'm gonna say 822 855. Don. Wow. And until me pacho obia ne yam. Eye ne ya.
Thank you.
Now, doctor confirm what endoscopy near trying to say. Don't know in the endoscopy near yapa.
I see.
And no, now you did drop in before one room say light you are near the aqua to yam.
Oh,
near the checky be a kuruno. Oh, and then yamano, a ya papa. And until me person will be unconquered to hexamethasone and capsules.
Good.
Oh, no, not stomach ulcer. They are in your free nipodium.
Perfect.
Me say, I be drew. Ɛsa yadeɛ na wopɛ adura doctor phone so atrans ya ye na ansa yadeɛ miensa yadeɛ mienu yadeɛ baako pɛ ɛyɛ stomach ulcer ɛyɛ hexamethasone capsules
beautiful
and wokɔ bia obenya bi ayɛ den ato pharmaceutical shop ne bia opɛ sɛ woto bibia no kɔ a mepacho obenya bi ayɛ den ato na ne dodoom so a wo de wo frɛ numbers ne 0240 238310 and that's 0203822855 for fra me pacho ye be directo na won so no Wanya bi atoma osa afro ne padua ne me ka haksa Mr. and capsules no what me so osa
tamfo
don me da was say
Mike ye beda was so yanda Mike say from a haksa Mr. and haksa capsules anopay or de a home common bre ye sebi yesi asopancha sutie asemtie enti anamo ahye so or say the Dawn, good morning, I'm Letitia from Taifa. What at all do parliamentarians get from parliament that they invest so much in it like this? Also, you're doing one on Tiasia, Letitia, Eddie Free Taifa. I know this message way by. Yeah, this one is coming from Philip from Dansoman. Also, to be honest, this isn't good for our country's image. How long will it take for us to recover from all these mess? Let's do the needful for our constituents. Philip from Dansoman. And also, Eddie's message way eba. Also, good morning to you, Power FM. I'm Bra Kwesi. Also, nurses and teachers have not been paid for a year, yet politicians have managed to buy motorbikes and TV sets for delegates. This is very sad for our country. On also message or the eba and on Yabuatse or say the youth of Ghana should arise and let's save our country from corrupt politicians. On also message or the eba and pay and on this one will say I'm expecting the NDC to crack the whip on this. If indeed they are fighting corruption, they should fight it from within as a political party. Or say gifting delegates at this particular time amounts to influence, to say the least. You choose to do a good act at a critical moment when you're expecting the same people receiving the gifts to give you a certain mandate. Or say this is wrong, regardless of how we look at it. It's very disgraceful to the entire country called Ghana. And it's shameful for an ambassador representing the whole country to be caught in this act. All right, teacher Kojo Tepa Enyine Susu. And also this message way by. Mpamcho ene brenetia intini yanko boss one so na fe yanko yenim but ene me producer Mr. Emmanuel Owusu atna se wa ha na ye won komo bi ene mo che ematiefo ne ahwefo nyina e wo fa foforo a ye pese ye dan na di e wo Dwabo Ase dwumade ne so. Enti anopese ohun me producer na oten nka na eyenkomo pa ane de ebremo Mr. Emmanuel Owusu yamo akwaba
Don me Josu
na bibia boko de boss
adom
me da so pa ni production worker mo ye de tie Dwabo Ase dwumade na chi na ofafo fro ben ye wo ye pese ye ne atifo eche
Don nhyehyɛ mpanifo ayɛ de egu say
thank you
issues bebre wo kuroma say ye hwɛ ne yɛtwe mpanifo adwene si so na yetimi pay answers say radio and media ye for say benya say bi nema esie no ye be hwɛ na yetimi mpanifo yetimi atwe mpanifo adwene si so na ne so mo ye de ma o mind tu mpon bia no o motimi ahwɛ nti di dwumadi a ya tuni din say wasade any saying
when asade good
yes and you know no yes issues that e wo kroma ye very ye beto reporters bi egum
thank you
ma o ma twempanifo adwene si so ya kwan a enye be obekọ nkuro nkutuo mu npo no be stream bi mu enum su om krampo no enye mpanifo na bi na DC wo kuro mu krampo wonim but your reporters na bekọ akoyi sa information tin na de pie na ya twem ya frame mpanifo so na abraso mpanifo no so bem no mutima ahwa so sa issues no mutima ahwa no mutima address nti no issues eba be solve enema bebre okuro ya ebe ma hoto edede aba etimi dia
abaya sitting. Thank you boss. So nature say no you begin with a year Greater Accra say be obi bodam abofufie
definitely
entin kran ha no ye be bo apro ne ahwenkran bontin so enema ni be ye how my
yes antina no and then ye launching of the reporter bia the bibi be free ye be call Greater Accra ya call Western North
thank you
ya call Ashanti
okay
issues of the no chan ya trans ni ebiemu ye and ye nya say issue ba ko na reporters ni na there ba nam say na launching no obi a apeki issue ba ko ha
in locality or
yes then you be 3 different issues
okay
yes.
But ebreso etia na bia ye home so kwan bi so a na ejina ebia abedwafo a ye from oma bentia because me say Cocobot PRO or be pop in e studio ha and Sanja Nanja so beba all right but for now no we can get to a Papa Maxi here in the Greater Accra region now for Papa Maxi na proba obo no watumi e dey update no amaye nti pamcho ofan ye dey bramo no ye friend hwan asede nti ebra bi a obete se anwum we etwa guo no na che se hwan asede ebre no ane ye dey bramo.
Conversation in town. We are live on Facebook. Get interactive on X, Instagram. Kwabena Prah, get the dawn is on.
All right, so ano Papa Maxi and Etsy ano dia mai sheshe Power 97.9 FM so and afi TVXYZ. Papa Maxi, good morning.
Good morning, Don.
Nampa chobo kodie.
Atom me ahwe ye ho ye pa.
And ano peso ye ni agese wona ye de wo te hwan asede segment nano ewo TVXYZ any Power FM so. Nano pe hefa na ugina na aprobo no ene nkomobo no akwa saying.
Don me da say anope ma ba be pie mu Accra Central. Accra Hanom no baby kese pa yediga eye Accra Central. You know it's true anapa anajo when we say nipa ewa Hanom ton ade. Na sabre ya me no ka say ya me ba be true Hanom no tia and then one said there Jumedia ye dia Power 97.9 FM any TBS why there so e wo jaba so no. And that me in Accra na ye share 20 pesos ya e ka Ghana sika ho. Or the Ghana sika ye wo coins, ye wo 2 cedi, ye wo 1 cedi, ye wo 50 pesos, ye wo 1 pesos, ye wo 5 pesos, 20 pesos. If you coins no e ho no no e ba ni nyina no. They say no Ghana fo binuma ye o ma den say almost for 5 years na ye ma wo almost 20 pesos na wo mo nye. Woman ye 20 pesos na omo yete ma womo no esan say ubu tell pani say e die nti na 1 year wo se wonye 20 pesos no enti adia e wo say enke ye 30 pesos ya ye ton e de ma nipa no enam say onipa no say onje 20 pesos no entry sika no nti no e nipa no be ton adia ni 50 cedis di amano and as 50 pesos 50 pesos e di amano. It is 50 pesos now. The same difference. I dear will say crown and why again because I dare not sorry and you who say 20 pesos in a young Susana, your day man on our or not all per se, not the also better on the money saying, or better than 50 pesos. Now what the amount? Na me ne empedin for be bia na say the body be play komo no e bi no so e de sobo na e bot drivers say wo paka network kita 20 pesos ne what the can speak ho a drivers na the mate ni for no almost wo mo nji 20 pesos no enka wo musika ne ho enu nti enu na kwa ya challenge kese e wo Ghana sika num say the
Maxim Pacho Jina ye mami ye bibi about your positioning na online no a break Pacho. Beautiful to asuma me Maxi.
Okay. Ejina say sikani bi o hono ma ye ya temamufuo no e reject sika no say ye de balance e di amaye eti do no ne ton na de no e be ne run figure e di atoso e di amount na empanyimfo bi wa hanom o 20 pesos and womo e yusu bi na ma me ni nkomo opanyime mu akwa abade ba wana sede me joso 20 pesos to di bia to ade obi nso di bia beto ade ama o how be na de brewo
sometimes omo di ba ye de eje but omo ba na o de o sistema omo aya omo nje omo se omo di koto ade a omo nje omo di kofa car so a mate for no nje nje no nti na omo se omo nje
e do 20 pesos ni bi wo ho
yes mo wo bebre wa pa
we di tonsu a yeje
sabi o so kura omo nje
enso fo na enye
de ota form kura na start years ade ne omo nje
net e se don ni a air kono no we di minute pure water ni bi di nkomo na wɔte wɔ no obi tɔ ne nsuo ɔsesa 20 pesos ɛde ama nipa no ana nipa ne ka sɛ sɛ ɔbɛgye 20 pesos ne deɛ ɛne ɔka sika ne bom saa de nsuo ne bi ɛka ho ɔpanyin wode 20 pesos atɔ adeɛ
yes mede atɔ adeɛ mede tɔ adeɛ ɔmo ngye
adentia
ɔmo sɛ sika no yangye wɔ kurom wọn sɛ mmaa sɛ yangye sika no wɔ kurom wata aseɛ nti wode mu ɔmo wode tɔ nsuo a wode tɔ nsuo ɔmo ngye tí ɔtafoɔ na mo yɛ saa nneɛma no ba matefoɔ na ɔmo gye ɛde fa kaa na ɛde mu ɔmo gye
matefoɔ ni bi gye
matefoɔ na ɔmo gye ɔwɔ yɛ mo fɔ na ɔmo gye sika no hyɛ ɔmo yi so wata aseɛ ba ɔmo tɔ nsuo no wɔ kurom wode mu ɔmo gye mɛmi yɛ adwuma a kama tufɔ tɛ na sɛm
okay dɔw wɔ panyin baako ame sky wɔ mi strategy ni nkɛ use wɔ sky adi akɛ ma yɛ nu ɛkɛ nu because o yɛ no saa sika ni deɛ ɔmo ngye 20% promo ɛni wɔ 1% no ayɛ promo wɔ promo okita o ɔmo bɛ tumi di ama o ba o de mu ɔmo ba kɛ ɔmo ngye ɛti deɛ bɛba sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ aban ni ma police mba kurom deɛ ɛwɔ ngye a o de ne nya controversy na police abamu na ya kinu enu na ba mo omo aginu because you come more like omo de be ma o okay okay mami mi ba cho wa mi ni fruit ex natural mineral water e mi flow ya na down obi ka tell me say 20 pesos no dey come public toilet cry o mo nyi o say public toilet almost 20 pesos no
no but Magzi say bibi mpo na ne bo nya 20 pesos a 20 pesos no okeka si ani a etumi ma e bia 50 pesos ya utumi di top pure water etumi ma 1 Ghana cedi ya no so utumi di to bibi enti no say ye ni ade a ye ton 20 pesos now okeka 20 pesos akwa ani bom a ebe ma a figure for an item a eno so omo ngi ana
don womo si womo gi a sika no ebe yira afiri womo nsem enti no womo nge mami woni emei wo ton ne ma wa ha no mo 20 pesos say sika bi afete nko for reject o reject bi
me to me reject say ye di enti no obi di mami a meji me di mawu na wo si wo ngi a me gi wo unsa e to sika fofo mema ye ntabia wo you mean to
mama wo bibia wa anye da
obi a mema no ngi
okay
obi a mema oji wan kasa obi a nkasa na me di mawu na wo ngi tia eno de wo asem wo se me di no nya kwensi nimu wo di famia me di topia water enti meji enti wo se wo ngi dia eno de di say achaska for France na mema so kwa bia nim wo pressa wo be ko dia endi enu ana mema
Power FM
na de don de e wo ho no mo eno no
okay
na kube wura bi wa ha no mo no wo se wo bi wo no ni kube no oton no 7 cities na 7 cities ni oton no obi ba no de coins ni ka ho ma na enipa no ete wonye etiji se kube no wo ton e da se 8 city ana se eyi e de ma no opanyi sa na eko
eno kra ọba ọmọ de 20,000 semester so ọmọ se nya ade ọmọ ba di na ka na ọmọ je edi ti mi so aba no sa tube no say 7 city na mi nya 3 city ni mo na ma so ọmọ 8 city na ma mo 2 city o so na mi sa no na mi se 10 city be ti mi ato ti mi akọ ti a so mo ma police for bo ma ni mo na ọmọ na safety ka na ọmọ si enya edi ọmọ di no mo ma ya se ti obi ya ti bi wo hu na ọkọ sa ọmọ jai sa bra bo ne bo.
Okay, Magzi, Mayena Wase. So that's a reporter here in the Greater Accra region. Magzi, Papa Magzi. Anna, or this update in the Bray, Mufancha, but a bringing to know your fan toto. Patu Panafe, no, ye enter now, bound to other issues. But Maminko, Antoniaqua from the Western North, Nafe, or no so a maniebi or person near chair, or when I said, Efano, would Dwabo Ase Jumediene so, Mamene Anthony, and Incomo. Tony, good morning. Hello, Anthony. Hello. Anthony Akwampacho wa humani so. Hello, Tony.
Power FM.
Okay, hello, Tony. Good morning.
Hello, Dom.
Net to say, boss.
I could problem when you're pan, I swear.
Nyamia do bibia boko. And then you just say, you know, share from the Western North region. Oh, when I said, dear fan, so I will Dwabo Ase Jumedia so now, and now I'm an even now 1 year.
Tommy, I say, what you factor me? I said, baby, I'm on your network and it's too bad. This year, I'm going to say, I could put more a toy teaching mountain, which is the Western North region. I just be west, at a teaching mountain now. Problem of course, be west. I just feel senior high school, community day senior high school. Listen, omuni infrastructure part ya do omuni bi oba school mu ha and ya pa was school mu ha but more population pa getting to 500 people the so study ha but infrastructure pa ya omuni bi then headmaster nika students in back ya omuni be convince students about campus work. Adofua community senior high school there. Muni shade, almost abai, and then John Mahama say on school there that I come so papa and I over Bia West and Swap. Basa almost abapa, almost abayema NDC, American. Almost John Dramani Mahama and the Minister of Education. So Omra Bia West. Adofia community senior high. Now, many penny back could be our major because of time. Our chances here, our funding member, or no can school now. But can school used to me now. It will have to see it will about Kabase, TVS was in the power. Yeah, many Anthony, I may just be brave. Up in school, no, much chance, yeah, day. All right, Power the Fan. I will be our TVXY. The year 2013, and I go for community about what they say. I go for a year community senior high. A brana, a member of parliament, Yamia to the Safreno, you rent to go on a boy MIC 6 unit classroom block. Community now a bomb what they told near my honorable Simon Kesselman. May I make a median Isaiah part and a papa could hear him, and the couple would say, secondary school at the community now. Pampa, I have school, and I don't command Mahama Breast, this school no 2 more a buying at the SRC. Now, and net 2026, I'm an okay. School about to cry in the beach. Pick up for cry headmaster base to cry in the beach. Classrooms, the jar for our community, not your bomb, and one that after your day. I walk home. Menoka school is your sign. There's so many signs lab. The school ICT is your new ICT. And the best yes, the case so now John Roman Mahama education. Haruna Idrisu. That name a member of parliament and then can be woman say a job in your high. Menoka say almost 30 years in the school that see a day. In the uncle wire edging or boarding. Step young can be on better 9 infrastructure to study a year school dining library name. Science lab no yes aka ntimia so will be study na jo portion high ehia nema bebre said omo red wo e friend say tv issue ehia nema bebre yes say aban no emeso ya power the because of currency na say we una we have standing member population e was much say yes me no can say the population or 500 to 600. Now, I am mixed school. Now, it's a ma and a mema. School, no, I'm from academic work. So, I let you what you buy. What me who single numbers are. And yet, and say, organizing national public speaking. I'm an orchestra. You put in a more than a qualifier. Power the Fan. A Korean or a friend, the Parliament House. Now, so I have been great. Now, Omusia, they are happy. And the Embryo school, so no infrastructure, nothing Buntu. And our boss means to say the Johnson about 20 years. So, now I can't before say, on your boy, now running your back. On your boy, night matter in your pickup. On your boy, no school and poor am I boarded. Don't make peace in name. Other facilities I have been fitting for a year senior high. Yes, Ebeka. Also, because of the 3 SHS, the woman is there, a bino and Grano Dona, Eka, especially the border, But about you for I'm saying, I say, 3 SHS, no, you said that is still in the year,
because boarding and couple. Okay, about Abato. In fact, over you for an idea west. If we say a 2 about 92 there, NDC and a 2 about Edmano. And this are pencil to the school yard. And this are pencil to the senior school here to Messiah my school. Now, so many look at the basin level, the eternity.
Okay.
And this are buying the other form of efficacy to say, Omonia Moa, said by a school, no, it's not fun and tamper.
I mean, now Antonia Kwaswase, Facha and say, yeah, you were free moon, but Breno, yet, but Tefon Fanchain. So, this is the beginning of a new segment. I introduce with Dwabo Ase Jumediene. So, yeah, your friend, when I said, yeah, you was say, whose responsibility is it to ensure so the right things are done for society? So, these are some of the pertinent questions. Beg for answers. So, on the line was Papa Magzi from Accra here, and Afi Antoniakwa from the Western North. Nyame adumechna ye beje brani ebiem na afi no ne free ho ba bia so no ye de ho amane no abremu because ne pese ye hu se sabi obi betumi aye kua ne mpokra no ode abobra ode adiye wa abrabo mu a sabi abrabo yi ne ye di a ye hwehwe ne se o wo betumi asifie wo betumi ahwe wo ma na afi no wo ne ka no atumi ade wo ho saa ne ma no etesen ma ho e wo kua yo a wo ye mu
yo mdase na maka say no so say oh yeah no ko this time kuku no this kan na papa mo na mo ye no and so go the kuku no ko ayo budget nyame anim obenya kuku bi but entimi survival it was o ga the kuku no ko chi a o di bi beto no di be papa fo ene ne keke ka on dey no ko no entimi pa survival this time I will no go Rasana say, you didn't know asset that some be billionaire and to go into me in that number than sitting on and I'm never from the Yano. Yes, okay, but the Jana can be passport and so into them wow.
Mamena Coco Keni Ase, na anopay, and nona a dear coy and come for fry a de bramo and so efa Kriayo. Na fe ni titrupa ni Coco Kriayo and Honsem. I'm say America Craniano. Coco Board has been in the news for all the good and bad reasons. Na enano pay no PRO for Coco Board. Sam Jerome ababeka yensa wa ha. Yene ne babeche enkomoni bi na I'm say over the weekend so now the chief executive Dr. Randy Abe ono so pacho se Coco akuafo no ensu oton so fam ayedin. Na ye twene se maso so a nefri enti no munya abotrema wo mo abra wo mo bomodin so mbetumi ayentoto eni ye na meko Jerome so quickly me wi na fei menya another one-on-one exclusive with the MP for Atebubu Amanten, the Honorable Sanja Nanja. Ono so atena si wa ha ne de nkomo na bremo ba o head Ghanaian Times page 21 or say Cocoa Board working to pay farmers. CEO assures the Ghana Cocoa Board says it's working assiduously to resolve the delay in paying cocoa farmers for cocoa beans purchased from them through the license buying companies. Chief Executive Officer of the board, Dr. Randy Abe, explained at a press conference in Accra on Friday that the challenge was occasioned by the slump in cocoa prices on the international market and the decision by off-takers to shun Ghana's cocoa. He said Ghana's cocoa is Power FM urgently priced at $6,300 per ton, including haulage, grading, warehousing, and shipping, compared to the global price of $4,000 a ton. So, having sold over 530,000 tons already, the affected farmers are in the bracket of the ones who have supplied about 50,000 tons, which is yet to be sold as a result of Ghana's non-competitive price. All right, so and some non-attending in Concon, Sam Jerome, PR for Cocoa Board. Mr. Sam Akwaba. Jerome na bibi aboko de nyame adom ye da sepa so ma pa acho na etesa edian ho na mo pa acho
minyama menna se na minchia tie na nitutu ni ye kokwakuafo ma minchia wo
ani ahwefo
na minchia eye honorable so ma me fenchia no
Power the fan
minchia Western not because na me free and then ye kan kuku kua so a untumi nyi Western not in free mo ya pacho and see you a pacho na see you a chopa na opaye no enye obeka say necessarily say ebia eye opanyini no aye bone anase wotu anamon bi a ebia ede mfumso ana oha bi aye den aba but mpanyinfo se de jawa na de aye den na ye de asoa and ehu hia so se ye pacho because se unim kwan a ananioma ye kuku akuafo no efamu a under no circumstance and I was ni a complaining about say ebia maton kuku menye dey menyeska because oba region bit say western north region ejimati tiwa ye pa ye kuku kua inti no sika bia ye nya bia no efri eye kuku kua ye mu inti no se ohwe se o house eba
power the
fam so bone e the mother entire region and I'm not sure say sir adiwe only western north because offer region bit say bono offer region bit say ahafo offer region bit say bono east offer region bit say ashanti region eastern region any voter we have about 10 regions out of the 16 now yeah then omo eye koko inti no imagine say sir eniema we koso a enunti na announce ma
power the fam
chief executive ka say ye pacho na chopper no even if say ye nipa ba ko pempo anase kuku one back po na yentu aya enye nyina so say e wo say saye den esi so on the basis of that no again so ocean chiremu a aye CEO and chief executive de buy na impression na ye creative abontin say eye kuku akuafo jamewo Ghana nyina ko ton kuku if you last
power
year eye yentu omoka ebi mo bo aban na chi ebi mo bokuku bo da chi emone ade etisa so entisa yes etisa in the sense say medical team say nipa ba kumpa it is a cost to worry so what I say but entisa say you will over 800,000 kuku farmers wa ha and over 800,000 kuku farmers no untumi nka say 800,000 kuku farmers ni nyina den affected because my children say 2025-2026 your projection say you better kuku 650,000 metric tons okay out of the 650,000 metric tons no your team ato emu 530 eno ne de ya den ya to ye tuaka echire nkomodie bia anye den eni ho
okay
so what I say efan sika echire nkomo bia eni ho however you will move 50 tons time omode ba no na eye bre a ebo no eso ayeden eso ate and this is the case it says see anya syndicated loan one year syndicated loan into no one ton koku no bebre as forward sales because now for so there was syndication no honen say one etimi ma wo sign a contract to hokwa animu it we the kan ton koku no ne to so mi no so no esan so emma with dedicated source of funding na che say afini mu nyinara na obeto koku no sika yeden sika wo ho nti on te say o maton koku menyeska sankomodie no enya de abeden obete but if 2023 eba no eyade syndication no esi ni tiase because of eye anamontuo bi ni ebra bi a ya nyeden ya money because minua wo ho ise wo ko bank se wo ko je bosia ne bank ne beka say oh ampa don we adwuma wo SYZ broadcasting eye adwuma ku edimu na so mpese o de ade ba ku bi bremi so ni ma de ade beba no o pay slip
yeah
o pay slip no bank ne pese o hweso say o ma osika o betimi aiden o betimi atia eye se sika no in this case a Ghana so ko amansenjwa so through Cocoa Boss occupy syndication o se sa won krata den echo that is your books and as your financials o present it na sa okay 2021-2022 in your share simple ni twetwa amanfo ti and your friend haircut na the same thing echo so Cocoa Board because na ya restructure for investment o my day o my through Cocoa bills and Cocoa bonds into on the basis of that no eden gidie na ewu mu a banks no ewa bruchiri no ede omusika beden ede be ma so from 2023 no na syndication na eden esinitiase nti ne sɛ wobɛhwɛ a yɛbu nkɔnkɔkɔ yɛkyi a ɛyɛ adeɛ a yɛnya a similar situation 2023 even though that time na ɛnyɛ necessary but ɛbɔ but because of sikasɛm ho ɔhaw nti no yɛbie kokoo koraa September as at 2023 yɛbie no somewhere September also now so no September, October, November, December. So December 22nd in the first money sika eba kuku board account mu. January, February, March or so. Any man sika de ma LBC and they say omufen chia eye kuku ekuafo ne den. Eka. So na it means he say enwoma hya ase ye den e siniti ase. Me ne wo din komo sisi ayi. Eye kwan a ye fa so aye to kuku ni ye broni no ena edi ni sika ye den. Eba e pre-financing. Until mena me pre-finance kuku no. Bisa ho say one done udo kuku honorable san honorable so edo kuku. Menu ensu do kuku. Sisi abo na ba 4,000 abandon. Mena me pre-finance no. Do you think say ohu aye me fenti no? So wo dey be say 6,000. Make say me jai honorable there 4,000 or dey be mame. Me jai me nu anu so there 4,000 ma wa beto wo dey no. Because me in a me pre-finance. Yeah. And I don't have any forward contract with you. So on the basis of that, no, enya dia bruni ni obeye. Yeah. So 50,000 na ye kan wasem na ebo ne so ateno. Here is the case, say ye bo no ye nte so. Inti bo ye share na last year. Say ye ma kuku kure no 5,040 tons. $5,040 per ton. Yeah. Per ton. And no one that so ye dey e wo ho. Now ordinarily enka ya ton of $5,040 no. Cocoa board bebo ho ka mana kusi be $6,300 before or on the point of the shipment. Yeah. So what I say on the point of shipment because yakotono warehousing any shipment any margins money adini nara.
Extra cost and charges become
auto enoa. Good. Bisa who say bruni ben and why you ready say obema osa $6,300 on your ready. So it means that every ton biano you need no less than $2,300 to even cover a cost. You are not talking about infrastructure, even to cover a cost. To cover a cost. And that has become a burden. An issue a day. Edaho. Inti eno nkomodie na ye den ekoso. But said the chief executive kan ye no. Eye nkomodie ekoso a eye eno in particular. Ye be hwehwe ehu sika na ye de aye den. Ye de ama akuafo na anase buying companies na omo ye den. Omo ye eye affected no. So as I say, omo ye affected no. You will find money and give a yes sir nkrofo no. But one who say you create impression say Jama kuku board in chia one seed in po efa kuku a why day wato munina. That is not the case. That is never the case. Until maka won fidie bi musu say say if say imagine say nka kuku aya to nyina no sika one seed in po nko ya unim ni anke besi wo ne besi wo man nimu. But what I say unim ni besi wo man nimu. So all the kuku are yato from last year this November. November over 5 billion was paid. December over 6 billion cedis was paid. January over 5 billion was paid. This month here over 620 million has been paid. So what I say has been paid. But enono nkyere say ye need inkomodie foforo in respect of sika. Ewo ho I was say there. Okay. And that is what the chief executive no Ediabetuja say and check no 50,000 tons no anyone why affected no you better you better but don't who be sami kuku ho asema we legitimate honorable or kuku growing area obisa or legitimate so obisa but eya na ye me mo say ye no minority etuminya the voice to question
power the fam.
And the voice to question. And they say, yeah, they cover 10 billion. So we should go and pay. granted they cut 10 billion. What's now cocoa board 2019, 2020, 2021? Why award the cocoa road contract of 21.5 billion? Abrana PPLC producer price review committee catcher say unisika, so don't do it. Yama even one city impose say don't do it. It's not adrenaline ben heading a teacher. On a boy it said there sebe oyirinia wabokokoko wajeso yes me wa ha o so me share jare wakacho say me share jare adrenaline ben e be bot mu akọ rejare ho senya adwenbone a so if say PPLC catcher say unisika, don't make any commitment to cocoa roots, but don't say meye why award the cocoa roots of 21.5 billion. Intajin be na teach out there.
Yeah, on says can everything.
Unis council. Intajin be na teach. And even a kana wo dia to ho no. Se be kafro obi ene oye jima cocoa border. Eye na busua musika na de be den. Ye de betua. Cocoa kwani na wo expect say onye juma na mfanye den. No mfentua. Sa cocoa kwani we nso na wo baaye no. Free fertilizer wutwa mu, free agrochemicals wutwa mu. Inti na osanso ye den eto sa nyoma we nyinara. And this is the person and you are creating the impression say oh yeah then open us power the fan uwie na nso a uja kuku kreni ne ka 32.91 billion so onye den so onkunkotua and say 32.91 billion no ebi eye agrochemicals fertilizer okoje bosia money ade. And let me tell you ade eye ya and over Western North ye kuku akofom. You know why? Because yenya kuku yade that is CSSVD. In your cuckoo yadinti, ya ni leading the cuckoo production, and yet at the fourth position also. Yeah, that is a fourth or fifth position. Yeah. So, power I didn't buy it. Emma the previous administration ayo ura buahinedu na oda no any fifi boa for mono. Omo yese ye kwaje bosia na ewo AFDB African Development Bank aba be dey abisiesi eye kuku no. Me ni adwene ya nya adwene pa. Because obi opa de akokotoko de say yenye na bro nti we de say nka ya adwene pa wakoji sika $350 million $350 million also o de be rehabilitate 156,400 hectares of cocoa ya adwene pa yen hyehyɛ pa because say utumi ye ya nka about 3 years it will bring additional 156,400 tons of cocoa edebe dey edebe ba be ka ho ede amaye unim omoji sika we di sika ni nyina awieye omoji di o meba se me kira ade okay omodi sika we nyina awieye ekofa akoko bo sika $700 million Ghana cedis ede ka ho no $700 million Ghana cedis ede ka ho omo wie na omo kone nkonto mutumi bu ye 40,000 hectares 40,000 hectares. So what it means ni say so the wakode $350 million o de 700 million Ghana cedis in crab account. Now yen convert and to $dollars crampo na. We will say no crampo was around $70 million. O de account over $400 million no. Over $400 million never. Put me a 40 pay. It means 110,000 hectares. They went to me anya day. One found sanka. So you were able to do 1/4 of a jumana now yede and so sikana yede sikano ashe se if se nka se sika wempu ewo ho a se sika wempu ewo ho a eye koku 50,000 tons na eka no nka yenko yenna ye chimpu any yede yakobi seska because he could have paid
but Jerome whatever for the sake of time, Mami Musa ni say na me hwese ebetumi wrap up now because near work ni nyina no is an assurance near Dema cocoa farmers. No, but are you working within a certain time frame, ABR? From now till a certain date, cocoa farmers should expect say they'll be paid. And how many farmers are we talking about now? Yeah, almost year unpaid. Do you have the figures?
Oh, we deal with tons.
Tons, okay.
The reason why you dealing with tons in
so 50,000 tons.
Yes, a bit me about 50,000 tons. A bit me about say nipa be me bet me the 50,000 tons I dey. Power the nipa be edu bet me the 50,000 tons I dey. Ede aba. Okay. Nti one e deal with eye cocoa creafo in terms of omododo no. Eye the license buying company. Okay. But yen cocoa board there. We are looking at the tons tonnage no ma ye na ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne ɛho sika ɛwɔ sɛ
yɛtumi 50,000 tons a yɛnya atɔfoɔ now
yɛnya ɛyɛ atɔfoɔ but here is the case sɛ ɛyɛ nkɔmmɔdi ɛkɔ so whereby ɛyɛ cocoa board will step in
Power FM
and try to pay ɛyɛ saa
producers no
so what I say
okay
to pay it then we look for
buyers
but
say so mo bebre o ba be ma de so ano no
so what it means is
mo je sa aka na fa
kuani ni
mo je aso
kuani ni ho hia ye
okay
so what I say kuani no ho hia ye that is why chief executive pa ho chew because not even a single kuani say e wo say no ho ye dey ɛkyerɛ no so what I say ne ho kyerɛ nti ne sɛ ɛbɔ ne so atio sɛ ne kuani ne deɛ yɛfunu gya ne den ɔmen so ahu no nti ɛno ɛna ɔhwɛ ɛnsa kasa no nso no yɛyɛ den yɛte aseɛ saa kasa no so yɛte aseɛ ayɛ sɛ wo ba a wadi bɛyɛ 6 years 7 years na wo ka kyerɛ no pɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ ne mu aka kyerɛ sɛ o maame zia papa mi ni sika nti mi tumi to tampi ko mo ni kan ya be so
oni mo stress a wona mu da bi
onfa ho
so ati se ne canteen set na yema
akura bia papa wuska akura bia ne papa ye den e wuska sa na kuku fie ni no so ye den etie se kuku boda wo ye papa no you should pay me so what I say nti na mfa ho ne the explanation you give so even though no they appreciate but the fact is ne say that is why chief executive assure mo say nkomodie ekoso a ebra eni achi koraa no
good
yes sir assemble enye den emma
okay
you'll be able to deal with these issues more den
beautiful come to Sam Jerome PR on the kasama cocoa board na sabida me kasa so pancha simtie arehemu no de ababema sɛ koko okuafo no munkama komanto mo yam na aban no ɛbɔ ne homɔden bia sɛ ka bia wɔ hɔ bia no obi yefro na de ma ne ahomete kra ne sɛ ene no aban ne kopeska betua mo ka abra koko no wonya ho atɔfo so just imagine under this reset agenda that is what they are assuring you say omo be pesika atua mo ka na mo koko na wagye no so obenya atɔfo so wonya atɔfo no de ahyo no ane kon na so wɔ ɔman munesa aban na dwene saa efa na kuafo ho a nam se ne nie mu ane saa enti Jerome minimum how you sum up this whole thing for us na fe ya hwe ahoboa moye to pay them na fe ya hwe the next crop season more targets because near pre 1 million tons and it appears say as a no ninya na ye den dia mayen and I say we hit that 1 million before we go for the next election.
So nia ye nyina ne say one the issue about 50,000 tons ne de ya ka ho asem.
Thank you.
Chief executive ama assurance so ebra eni akiri kra no ebe den ebe free ho but one say chief executive papa no nani so ade hunu e wo soro pa o oba kokobo the first meeting na oyeye no oka kwan a ye pesika to kokoo no ho asem.
Okay,
say look ebesiden na a whole cocoa board ene gan yakase ekwan a ye fa so eto ye kokoo fie kuafo no ne say ye twem mabruni a pre-finance yen. It doesn't make any sense because if you rely on data say nipa ni disappointed what look at the thousands of people any millions of people are omobeye affected. It is on the basis of that no yen hye Kwabena Ase a ye benya a new financing model ye besan so nya a new pricing regime na ya san so edi value addition ayede aba because ya pese ye dokuku ne dodo ni ye dokuku ne dodo na eno nso betimi aye nyina so ma ebo na ayede aba fom so hunu eno nso benya nyina so ma ebo na aba fom te se de wakọ abusua bi mu a eye abusua ne manko a ne wum udi agro betimi akso ware we kwa ayede we besan so ayede aka ho so ati ase but ukọ aye no emma ewo ho no ye be ba ko pe anase ye udimirika na wo bopunu mu so as I say jafa obey mami awade money ade so ye pese ye dokoko no dodo no there is a possibility say ebo no betimi ade ehwan e wo mansenja so nti na was ye bibia fe ne value addition whereby the processing companies e wo ye mamu ha no ye betimi ni o matwetwe nkomo ni ehu ne say e be process e bia e kokoko ne fa dodo ye den ɛwɔ ha ɛno nso boa ma reduce yɛn cost te sɛ shipment ne yɛn ho nkeka ho sika ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtua money are they warehousing, so it will reduce our cost significantly. At the same time, no, ebema and the value for money because so are they value to a year cocoa noa. Utuminya 2 or 3 times a year sika. I was a cow day unya. So ye share a honor and commodia opinion edi. Ebiono so the financing model no.
Become a gold board for other
signs. Yempe the situation whereby to say the AC na ye be dying a ye ubi. And sana, no, under no circumstance should that happen. So going into the 2026-2027 season, no, our provision when you narano, the chief executive, the anymore, Sanchi in an a hormone, any other.
Patrol production say there was some short video be on person Mobona or Mutie or response to it. I'm saying, Enona, boya, we can.
I was listening to the Kokobot CEO, and I wasn't inspired because. He said they are looking for solutions.
Isn't that assurance enough? I mean, he's telling the people that they're working around the clock to find solutions for them.
If you have a crisis that started as far back as November 2025, and we are in February 2026, and you are still telling the farmers that you are looking for solutions, that's not assurance. That is not encouraging. That is a sign of leadership in crisis. A sign of a leadership without a clue as to how.
Dennis Abuaje, Mamenka se minchen say, time Ghana kwa huye mo mobreswa. Na eyi sikasem ato apeno. Anasa ayebasa no. Omo solution omo de ba no solution omo de ba DDEP, Domestic Debt Exchange Program. Eno sound so ma Ghana for sound so kwa huye more. So wono I open term edit solution to deal with a certain problem and now we facing it's further worsened our situation.
But they were not able to provide a solution.
No, that's what I'm saying. Say, or no, say or pay solution to a problem. The solution in itself was a problem.
Yeah.
So what I say, the solution in itself was a problem. Or pay then at the buy. In this case, solution I can and say even though creating himself bonus what. Kwenini mi say buyers ni nye ready so mo beto no aboden no aye cocoa board ni aban no adwene ho say e wo se ye pesika na ne amomode aba no say broni ne beto no bo kesi o say onto ne bo kesi o ye pesika de tua mo ebo no a na e wo ho no
hwehwɛ ye ne mo wodada
lembu so ye pe aye de etua mo ka we nya adwene pa we enya adwene pa. And I believe says if say koye wo mo a said the DDEP buy twitwa nkofoti nka possibly nko be kokoko kre na ka say oh you turn 3625 my amount 2000 bi and I say 1005 bi na so what I say you twoti haircut you twoti not I say but in this case that is not the way to go.
Thank you.
So what I say it is in as much say you hunu say you kua for no call her mo a en wo say omukomu because meti hey meson faso ne dem meson faso ne say kuku kreni ne dokia no so the relevance of every cocoa board staff biano is contingent on the existence of kuku kreni so what I say so in sheye and nkomodi aye di bia na say kuku kreni no a owo seshi antobia owo mafia owo dominable owo dwinase owo atebubu owo sikam any asem owo mempasem owo kete boy owo himfon say nipa kro no at least no ho beye den no ho be hen no that is why on top of it in the crowd free distribution of fertilizer, free distribution of agrochemicals, scholarship ay dey make you any bar any free spraying machine, all these things are there.
All right. I mean honorable Sanja Nanja ho MP for Atebubu Amanten na me say ne cocoa farmers want the constituency and the pressure say or intercede on their behalf and with this issue with cocoa board and cocoa farmers no. But in the meantime, I mean Ashanti region, I mean the Ashanti regional chairman Augustus Andrews, chairman and Akwesi chairman o message na ba be coming sawa ha almost Ashanti region enipa mienu a MPP fo suru omo pa no eyewo ene Dr. Frank Amwakohene ye beba so Honorable Sanja Nanja, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Pacho na boko die.
Boko.
Facha say we am wa ka fidie na chi ache but
Power FM.
Waba no so yema yen, wabeti animu an sa. But quick one on this cocoa board issue, no. Is it affecting your constituents and some of them?
You don't. Cocoa the ate would no cocoa say getting to the latter the far east of the Boron.
Okay.
And yen adwuma pa ate with one of the food basket in the country.
Yeah.
No buy na edo.
No buy.
Na
Power
the
FM.
cocoa senior cocoa akuafo ma omo MPs pressure no. Saa na yen no buy na yen so ye don wo ho no. Omo nso ma ye pressure. Enne abura nanka ye expect say me nka say yen ton 1,000 to 2,000 na ye ton mre bi atwa mu no. Enne de na ye crisis. Enne na ye wo oman no mu. But this time round ye buy ye no interventions do na ye de aba say ye ma akuafo no bi fertilizer ye ma omo agrochemical. The same omo high yielding seeds no. I must say ya enso ato kama amaye. To see am no kasi there is food glut. Last 2 weeks, me can the same thing say buffer stock omo up omo game. And now quite table. And ya brono buona omo atisu na ha omo. Abrono omo nyatofo no kra no ma ba beto. And I'm still ye gusa ye di akire. Say senior cocoa board. Ekeka omo ho say ombeto cocoa atwa koko akuafo ma omo ho ato omo no ye be stress buffer stock nso so see aye kase 200 because the latter part of the year you release 100 million Ghana cedis
yeah.
And at this year budget 200 million cedis has been allocated for this. The buffer stock emma yehu omo action.
Power
and yes sir akuafo no more bre. And this is the time they need money. Ebima eco school, they don't have money to pay their fees. Ebi yare or mama yare ni nyama, they need the money. Now no be catch them say na years omo to akuafo no store, omo store nkosi da ben. Because they need immediate money. Now also on store. Any minister, agri minister didn't come over brave.
Good.
Buffer stock. So in fact he has been very busy. Let me just say so. I've been trying since last 2 weeks to meet him.
Good.
But I think any table all over the country. Nyankopon ya adom. Ye mompa say e kom. Emra. Nyankopon ya adom afiwe no. Ye nim ye be see the following year. So it's the responsibility of buffer stock, which the government has made provision to do something. Now, so that our food security will be assured. And you know, just like the cocoa board is working, we need a buffer stock to work to turn things around immediately now and feel the impact of it. Because me gidi say eniyan we bre na ekoyie o come constituency a obi adi adanse se bibi ekoyie o
good
but o kwa Dwabo Ase a ni edi hia wa ne say
you no buy ni
enya atofo ye kase nso wa wutie mi amohia bro eni awache beans edi adi mo dwuma bia so no
dodo na awo ho
dodo no awa table amante mundan mani enkyira ho na dodo na ewo ho
but honorable again na obetumi aye de aboa because apart from this appeal awo here to government no I'm looking at see obetumi a transport produce no e de abai bia the southern part here ya to for no war because on say agogo MP no independent guy no ohine from pon ye bibi abra ukogina tomato farmers ninchen any omo appeal no in less than 24 hours, and a president a call on the agric minister Honorable Kopoku so among konkoto no mun fan supply schools. Sa ne visit no kra ne boama says omu benye processing factory e wa agogo ho. Minim say aban ne twen say also so be gather farmers no na ne o ma video ni bi dia.
But you see and that would be wrong because me gidi say Sa abrone nobaya yen serious in general no. And more ka
Good.
It's known. And nothing a present. And finance minister. Omo Chasika.
Good.
Last 2 weeks we can say finance minister na release sikana. We are in the early part of the year. Sir, buffer stock sikana it should be the first money to be released because akwiafo no ho e kire omo. Na nia o ka say we ekogina ho dakro. Okogina ho dakro. Na oni omo ye video. Na ye di America na ya be mo be app every where. What of the subsequent ones?
Yeah.
So say I can say and transport abroad serving part no. Abroad nyina no serving part na di abroad na chi. Na omo akoto.
Yeah.
Na o say me so abroad na aba Accra. Na we ni ready markets
for it.
Oba e bi kra bi obeda kra we ni. Ehin na odi abroad no begu.
Yeah.
So it's and then obi wo ya na abroad no machine atutu abroad no kra ama no. Onya sika na atwa machine no ka. Apafo a omo akobubu aburo no tractor also aburo na befie no omo nya sika ntua omo ka na on san transport aburo free atebebu enfambra Accra no oba no wanya tofo ne because those is tofo no discount money atebebu na omo agents wo omo ato the abre omo and then it's not happening. So the only source now left is to get the maize but yento aburo ne yen store
yeah.
Aduane storage, we can only talk of food security if we have buffers. Now, so we need buffers. A China bino said, and sooner and Tom why and Sunny last year, Toma, you know. Na and near man, yes, I buy as I and share so secondary schools Nina and talk Aduane within their catchment areas. School feed will be unto local
local produce
no. But I think that is still not enough. How many bags of rice, maize, beans, and a table secondary school betimi ato?
Yeah.
A manti secondary school betimi ato. Konkrompe, new Konkrompe secondary school betimi ato. These are the government secondary schools in my constituency. Yeah. Then the training college.
That's it, yeah.
That was no betimi ato. Because one person kura abroad ne niama no sa four institutions nyina no entumi four institutions no entumi ntoni nyina enti the only source ne say buffer stock should come to our aid.
I see.
It's serious.
Okay. Bamcho Sanja Nanja atebu amanten mrahye bedwani ano wa ha ye ne no edin komo no enche ne awie dwumadi no Dwabo Ase on Power 97.9 FM as well as on TVXYZ. But honorable, going through a year list of majority MPs or more append one signature to that decision by the majority calling for the annulment of the Ayawasu East by-elections. No, I'm yet to come across your name. Are you for or against that decision by the majority caucus?
Regional representatives. Oba parliamenta yewo regional caucuses.
Okay.
Entino who said dinner on A16.
Patroni.
Aha. Entino. Ye nyina
representative no one.
Napari.
Napari, good.
The ye nyina discussion no ye discuss here no. And then ye twa go paper no so. Ye nyina ya adwen.
Sir.
Enna.
Mu nyina ma adwen no.
Ya adwen.
Okay.
Enna. Ye nyina ka say ye san a. Listen about it.
Okay.
Why don't we allow our caucus, regional caucus leaders, so Omube sign?
Dominic Napari, Bunu East.
Bunu East.
Okay.
Entina uhun say. Enti eye parliament nyina ya adwen. Say your democracy no, baby ya kwadru no. Eye Ghana ni bi asabde say you protect your democracy. Hwe ye sha say 92 it wasn't like this so.
Yeah.
And 92 na entisa no. We are praying say enka we should refine it anka niema funu ananka enye wo sa 92 no eba ni nyina no things should change but it's getting worse. And I follow social media discussion I believe we can say MPs no yen ka no kre yen so e korna onya bida. You see some of these things are rumors. Look, I can give you my personal experience.
Share
me during constituency election.
Good.
2018, I was in Portugal. And a month for a day on beto abano. I don't know how much in the middle crowd. And to my uncle.
Okay.
Meanwhile, people say, oh, at the previous night, na me nam anajo. Me Jessica.
What's now in your
So these things are perceptions and rumors.
Okay.
Last constituency election. Na me koduru ye no. Me koduru constituency anajo. Ade be chama ya to aba no. Sika party de ba say yemfa han cars. Eno no ye congress. Na omra no. Na sika no enso. Samre so kaifu abo den. Satana fu almost 20 cedis per liter. Then anajo me frɛ the CEO of Yapra Bank. Say me friend na no mfa na ade asa because me do atemu 10 o'clock. No ni na me free no. Na me hwehwɛ say on free a fuel.
Oh.
3 drums. And the 3 drums na ya the drivers minimum aka sa almost on meji fuel keke no mai. And to move on fan ahomachi be 5 o'clock na me woni fie. Na there is a young minini kasa wa tiase a free a fuel no all right.
Yeah.
Omokoto abanu wiye no. Amanfo say me ko manager no ho CEO no ho ahomachi.
Yeah.
Ena me kwaji me di fie wura so me kwaji sika. Enti me koduru pepra bon ho no ba bi ayeto aba no. Ena me che 200 Ghana cedis bundle. Every police station be a mamu. I didn't share. Now 177 police stations.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can I give one bundle of 200 Ghana cedis? Yes. Say 20,000.
20,000. Yeah.
To 177. But people believe in this, and it was all over.
And to 2024 elections,
I didn't do that.
How much did you spend on the elections? Attorney General say he spent between 3 to 4 million Ghana cedis. How much did Sanja Nanja spend?
Possible, but me said that. Me said I'm for pen, ne paper so.
And Scandinavian confront the bail donations, man. So you withdraw from your accounts.
No, and other sources. Look, a drew election. Honorable bag when you buy.
Watch your TV.
No. You buy.
Watch your motorbikes.
You buy Parliament 2013.
Again, watch that.
During election, me shall not chief be a sada.
Sanja Nanja.
I've never. Although be some constituency.
Said that when you saw a Shia when you.
Me name constituency.
80 years.
I help them when they are in need.
But you were contested.
Contested, all right. But me name constituent. Me what thing I believe in say constituent that I'm a nipple a young one.
Okay.
Any a man. But every election, make rounds. And they definitely outspend.
Ediana Uncle Yewo, Ayawasu East, who went to Munina, no, Modema, no, Coben Crum, say, yeah, no, that elections, no, in 1 minute,
Niamana Maka said, we should let things remain rumors. But when you come openly, display a diet to a banner, and a old woman for, Uchomu TV, na a beach moto. So it so, I'm worried about constituency. And yet a diet to abano. What is the motive behind? Say the very day na to abana me Jessica. It was too obvious. So too obvious. And you might boy yet MPC Jessica yes, but you don't see it. But this one was too obvious to be ignored. Oh, say look, motorbikes, yeah, some motorbikes in the line. Because Baba Jamal Baba Jamal is the only public officer among them, and the president has acted according to the code then ethics of his appointees. And but the party said that we are going to investigate.
Atebubu Catholic Owners and Sellers Association. Security threat to cattle owners and sellers by Atebubu farmers. We are in a panic. To write this letter to your high office concerning the issue of driving cattle away from Atebu municipality. A meeting was held by the Municipal Security Committee, MUSEC, chaired by the Municipal Chief Executive, top security officials, Nananom cattle owners, sellers, farmers, and media officials on 8 January to discuss this issue. Are you aware of this issue, Sanja Nanja?
Oh, yes. January, I think I was even part of the.
What are you doing to address this
I think
challenge?
One says our issue, a coordinated effort.
All right.
Music. Any Akuafo. That day I was in a table. I was invited to the music. Because cattle.
So what's the decision that you've arrived at? What's the solution?
And asase nananomo dia. Nananomo I take a decision say. And yes, I am pen nantwie wo atebebu. Ye wa amanfo amoye settled. Amoye nantwie wo atebebu. Ye no amu na te ho. But edru dry season.
Power the fam.
Nomadic sana meka no twi. Herdsmen no. Amu free other parts of the country and even beyond the country. Amu do amu nantwie ni ba. Amu ni fa akote. Amu di nantwie ni nam no. Amu di nantwie ni ko wura amanfo mfuo mu. Den esei amu no bae.
Okay.
Do amu se amu no bae ahemfo ne se. Sa afufro na amu beba mu ni de. Mo amu ti atebu amu ye nantwie ni de. Mo ya akuafo. Mo ya atebu akuafo. Ye nimu. Na mu nantwie wura obi afuma wonim se kofi mensa anade don. Unantwie na wura kofi mensa afuyi. Enu no eho asem kan different. But na ono aba na ye nim no o se no ba ye na obekọ no ase no ba ye na mu akọ ne de ye hia omo but